on the flip side,
it don't matter.
if y'all got me in y'all phone, delete that shit. Delete that shit.
Y'all got me in y'all phone. Send it to me personally.
Y'all
need to know.
Laid up with a bitch butt ass before?
But y'all, hell yeah.
You think she got pictures of you to post in case y'all get into it?
No. The one thing I can say, if any picture or any video ever got recorded, it came off mine. Like, it's only probably
That's the one thing.
2 or 3 women I know for sure that got my.
I never lacked that hard. I
ain't never really liked that hard, but I know for sure because I did it off their phone.
The one thing I can say about myself is that I have lacked to the point I just don't know.
Yeah.
Like motherfuckers might have some photos of me that's like, look, this your nigga, bitch. Like maybe post that shit on the timeline. Woo! Welcome to everybody who's here. You got your boys here in ATL takes ATL. We out here.
Welcome to a Thin Line Podcast. You got your boy IY Emrys, Eli Emrys. You got your boy Lil Muff, Lil Muff Photography. You got your boy Tom, IY Summit. We out here in Atlanta. Big as the peach. Looking for peaches.
Ain't seen too many peaches.
Making them cream.
Crazy.
Going to beaches. Making them mean.
Y'all got some GMO peaches out here.
Super size me, Captain. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I don't know what camera I'm at. We using our phones today, y'all. You wondering why I look different, but if that shit still look fire,
let us know.
Get that motherfucking Lil Muff Photography in here, and we'll keep using this shit the way this is instead of them cameras. You know, we trying to still figure things out as we go, but
Atlanta, y'all making Georgia look bad, bro. I'm not gonna lie to y'all.
That sounds crazy as hell. So what else do you know in Georgia? Valdosta?
Nothing, bro.
It's the only thing they got.
I just know y'all not a good representation of this bitch, bro. Like, just because it's getting cool outside don't mean disappear, bro.
It is ghost town.
It's nobody outside right now, bro. And don't say Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving is the week coming up, bro. Y'all should still be outside occupying y'all streets, bro.
Y'all not doing nothing.
They gonna say we not up on game.
Niggas
bro.
not even
bro,
trying to approach you and ask about the weed properly. Niggas all in our ear. Y'all good on this eye?
Bro, nigga got behind me like, you guys are twin? Is you asking for some or you asking do I want some? And why do your voice hurt my ears? Back up.
Why you whispering it like that, G?
Right.
Just say it. If you gonna say it, say it.
Bro.
It's crazy that like we got weed legal before Atlanta did. Like that's insane to me, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Shit, Georgia is in the South, bro.
They gonna take care of no Midwest white motherfuckers, bro, for sure.
Hell yeah.
That shit crazy. But yeah, y'all dropping the ball on this shit, bro.
Fucking hate this place.
Damn. I won't say I hate this bitch. I would say it's real hard to find some shit to do if you don't already know somebody telling you what to do.
And that's why I fucking hate this place.
And like in Chicago, bro, all you gotta do is know a street and there's something to do. You don't gotta know nobody, you just know they need to know the street and it will pop right there. We got like hot spots. Joy District, Wrigleyville, like
Gold Coast. Shit, it's a whole bunch of different fucking areas. It's gonna happen.
Roscoe Village if you one of the queers. You know what I'm saying? We got something that Little Village if you want to go to where, you know.
Everything out here seems too isolated. Well, I say everything, even the stuff we see happening, I'm like, it's jumping, but then like everything around it ain't nothing going on. So it's like if you ain't coming to this specific event or something, it don't look like much of that.
Right.
This shit was ass.
In greater news.
Cool though, but ass. I think this is a decent trip though.
Yeah. On our way to the trip, you know that boy K-Dot dropped. You know motherfuckers have to listen to that K-Dot album. Y'all know us for shitting on Dot a little bit, you know. The beef was a different time. You have to pick your side.
Right. Like he said, pick a side, bro.
But the beef over. So
allegedly, that shit ain't over no more. That shit is not over no more.
The battle over. The battle between Drake and Kendrick is over.
I doubt it.
They finna go at this for
years. Finna go
you saying they in halftime right now?
Yeah, this was like, all right, Kendrick won the first battle. Motherfuckers preparing for the second. Kendrick just finna attack this. Like he going after it.
But Drake and Party supposed to be dropping an R&B album.
They were supposed to be dropping it in October. Where it's at.
Damn, it is. We is deep in November.
Kendrick fucking with him.
This is my opinion on the Kendrick album as a whole. Like, for some reason, he did a great degree of like originality and doing what he want, and he made it to the point where I don't want to cut the shit off when I'm hearing it. Like, I don't know what it is, bro. I am interested in like music that's starting to like stray from like the sounds and stuff that's cracking. Like, I ain't gonna act like I don't listen to certain like trap shit and like the New York drill and all that stuff, and it's not cold. But I'm like, once everybody doing it, it's like it can only be so cold.
So
like,
cold. Yeah. He brought this new wave of West Coast rap.
It's like, so sick, bro.
That shit crazy. He just brought it back and some new school to it all at the same time.
It's just crazy that like Kendrick is the person doing this now, bro. Cause it's hella niggas that been on them beats and shit, on them sounds, sounding like that. But like, if you don't got the reach that these top niggas got, it's just not gonna matter. Like Vince Staples, YG, all them niggas, bro, they been on beats that bust like this. But ain't none of that shit rung off like how Not Like Us did.
It's cause Atlanta, New York, and Chicago been kind of running music for like a long time.
Yeah.
I'll even say Florida too to a certain degree. But like
you got
California rap just been people that moved to LA or like celebrities that's living out of LA. They're not really West Coast culture rappers or like musicians. So like hearing that stuff kind of come through, I'm like, this insane. Cause now people interested in like mainstream stuff kind of having like identity to it, along with being prevalent in like the mainstream music scene. Cause like I seen a lot of people like joking about this shit, or like how he was making like certain like that get the fuck out my fat and all that shit. But I'm like, no, that gold.
That shit go crazy. That shit go
like,
crazy.
Anybody that don't fuck with this shit, like once you listen to what they saying about it, I'm just like, oh, you wasn't gonna care anyway. You don't really fuck with it. But I like how motherfuckers stood on like making music that you like and fuck with, regardless of how it's gonna be received.
He ain't have to keep throwing the disses out the entire time though.
No, the diss is 8. I'm not gonna lie to you.
This is 8. No, the diss is 8, but he ain't had to.
He's down.
He ain't had to.
He's down.
That fucking song about claiming that greatest of all time shit. Cause I'm
that
like,
was raw as
that
fuck.
was raw as hell. And I was like, I need to stop saying like so much, man. I'm finna try right now. I'm finna stop saying like and stop cussing. Bro, him making that song, making that song about claiming that GOAT status stuff though, like everything in it, the emotions and all that, so like raw, bro.
Now, I
like,
told you really stand, bro, and say it now, bro.
He spazzed though.
He still saying like though. Keep it.
He spaz, bro. That's all I can say. And they don't like people saying spaz. These they tried to get on Beyonce.
We ain't Beyonce. I will say that album and like how everybody's receiving it and this Kendrick on this type of shit period has brought me to like a different point. Like it really comes down to who is your favorite nigga, bro. Cause like when Drake was hopping on like different types of styles and shit like that he didn't naturally like do throughout his career, motherfuckers be like, he stole that from this person, he stole that from this person, he did this, he do this, he biting this. And I'm like, I get that Kendrick is from that city, but like I don't listen to every Kendrick project, and like he don't normally get on none of that shit like that, which is cool because like we want you on shit like this. Like I said, it makes the sound bigger for everybody.
Facts.
But it's like, damn, that's kind of hate when y'all don't let nobody. If anybody else do shit like that, it's biting.
He still is
biting.
biting.
Like you eating off this sound, and I'm like,
he biting off us other shit though.
Who, Kendrick?
He could have left the fucking diss out of this. The diss was dead. That shit could have stayed dead. It stopped for so fucking long. That's how I know something else like that's not in music that's happened.
You like that? I mean, that's what he's saying.
Words going on and behind the scenes.
Murals, like he really talking on that.
Yeah.
Like you getting his, I really feel like you're getting like his raw emotions and thoughts throughout. Like I was listening to the words while we was playing that album.
Yeah, but he still, it's certain shit he still ain't let go. Drake let a lot of this shit go.
I think that's kind of his whole point with some of this stuff. Like we like to do stuff and like move on from it, but like I kind of think he's saying that the impact of this stuff should matter. You should want to have an impact, and you should want your impact to kind of like last. Like, no, I did go to toe with who y'all was calling the best rapper that was out here claiming this GOAT shit and claiming he did all this stuff, and I won. And y'all still trying to act like this just don't matter. Like we gonna move on from it. Like, no. I won the biggest rap beef to ever happen in history. You can't just move on from that. You're not finna just go back to rapping and talking like you the GOAT. You're not cold. You're not finna just go back to rapping and saying that this stuff don't matter. Like, no, I'm better than y'all.
Yeah,
I proved I'm better than y'all.
Down on this
and I'm finna put my foot on y'all neck night because y'all still trying to act crazy. So, like, I kind of fuck with it. And I like when people express themselves in that way.
I fuck with it, but I also feel like it's like nuance, like capping that. Cause like, yeah, you did do all that. Yeah, everybody should like lock in and pay attention. But I'm like, a good amount of the reason why you won is also cause people don't lock in and stay on shit for a long time paying attention.
Facts.
Like people didn't sit with every diss and like eat them disses up like how they were supposed to. To like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, y'all made so much quick shit. It didn't have let nobody process.
Like, cause if you was that type of nigga, you would drop your one song and let that motherfucker sit. But you had like 7 songs prepared for ADHD ass motherfuckers moving on to each song back to back to back. You dropped like 3 songs within what, 1 week? You had like Euphoria, Meet the Grams.
I always say he did all 3 of those in what?
616 in LA.
Yeah.
He did all 3 of those.
That was all in 1 week.
Yeah.
Right. So I'm like
3 days, all in the same 3 days.
Ain't like you sat there and milked that moment, any of those songs. You used them motherfuckers shit against Drake, and that's kind of like how that
Drake
nigga
let
got
Family
smoked out.
Matters motherfucker sit there. He just, that's all I need to say.
I think too though, that comes into being a great strategist. Like I think from the moment all this stuff was like the inception of it, I think he took it more serious.
Cap. You know what I think he did? He got in his feelings. He went into a studio in his house, probably, and just sat there and recorded his feelings, bro.
Yeah, you can be
No,
you can be in your feelings and be locked in at the same time.
Fucking crack, bro. Ain't nobody finna sit here and do all these songs in 3 days and be like,
the thing
strategy. No. I was in my emotions and it wasn't no strategy.
Listen to this though. Think about like how big your ego is, right? And think about the worst possible person to piss you off right now. Think of the limits you would go to piss them off if y'all was into it. What limits would you go to?
That's me.
Cause from a nigga that told me what you told me yesterday. Like, be for real, bro. If he don't like that nigga Drake as much as he say he don't like him, niggas running around calling themselves GOAT, yes, I will come for you. And then you gotta remember, think about how Drake was acting though. Like when Drake dropped them diss songs and shit, Drake was talking crazy.
That wasn't a strategy though.
Use me as a they have nothing to drop button.
I hear what you're saying, but it wasn't a strategy. That man went in there and was just crying in the stew.
I disagree. I think you can be emotional and you can have strategy.
Oh, he went in that motherfucker.
I think that's why he had strategy, is because he wanted to beat this nigga no matter what.
He made a song, was like, nah, this shit ass, I'm finna make another one. This shit ass, I made another one. Nah, this shit ass, I made another one.
That's the point.
Listen to this bitch, was like, all these bitches fire, I'm about to drop them all.
That's the point. What you describing is Joe Budden, and that's why nobody liked that nigga. Because Joe Budden will just make a bunch of songs and put them all out, and they be weak, and nobody care. Kendrick actually probably was making shit and seeing what would like resonate.
This shit ass.
I'm beyond.
But it wasn't no strategy though. It was just like he just doing it. I feel like he was just off the whim doing that shit.
I'm really beyond the point of like what was Kendrick's mind state of that shit. I think it was a culmination of like everything, and that's why it played out so big and so fucking amazing. Cause like it was a combination of strategy, emotion, timing,
it was straight authentic.
The enemy, like everything came out. What I want is him to stop bullshitting. Like step all the way into that. Like, bro, this was just a master class of shit. But we ain't gotta like, it's the rhetoric. Like, remember we master manipulator.
I don't like the good guy, bad guy trope.
Yeah, like quit hopping back and forth between I'm a demon, I hate you, da 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 da, and then y'all need to do this. Y'all need to pay attention to this, like all that good shit. Cause like, I mean. I want to go back on that, because actually that is real human to be able to feel both those sides. So I do want to go back on that.
Cap, that's being wishy-washy as well.
But humans are wishy-washy motherfuckers.
But you ain't gotta be boldly wishy-washy.
And that's probably what I don't like. I don't like that he's using it against somebody else as if it's not him. You know what I'm saying? Because like, yeah, fuck that nigga, hate that nigga, da 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 da. But also, y'all need to pay attention. I'm like, no, we teaching the kids not to hate each other and all that shit too, right? Like,
facts.
You know, that's part of the shit too, right? But of course, he gonna say, I gotta fight my own battles. Da, 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 da. I'm human. I'm still learning. I'm in therapy. We got the Miss Morale and the Big Steppers type shit. But I'm like, I don't know. I feel like the same way that you moving, you can have that same grace with everybody else then. Get off that let's end the party ass type shit. Because everybody else probably just like you. Yeah. They do their shit they supposed to do. You probably just not up on it. You can't be up on everybody. Everybody in the industry just ain't on bullshit. They doing their job to make their bread type shit. You know what I'm saying? He keep on acting like everybody whacked out for all the shit they doing when everybody just trying to survive, bro.
It's the juxtaposition of it too. Because like living through these moments and all that, I kind of want to say that we reached like an era where it's okay to be complacent with a lot of stuff so long as you're doing so good, if that make any sense. So like, we like to indulge ourselves and we like to like, you know, do all the stuff we do, party, drink, go out, the industry, the music, whatever like niggas can allude to or refer to. But I think like to a certain degree that people do kind of start taking more control of their lives and like what we doing, even though you do still have like your stuff you like to fall back on and do no matter what that may not be seen in that same vices. Light as like, yeah.
Everybody got their vices, but we still get shit done. We got homies that was smoking every day. You know, older people hated niggas who smoke. You ain't gonna be able to pass college smoking. And we got homies who smoked every day who got 6-figure jobs right now. You know what I'm saying? Who's getting high as hell, fucking bitches, doing all that other shit, but also still doing good, do shit for the community every now and then.
Man, fuck the community, but everything you said, I feel.
But I also, but look then, I also go to the point of like people dismissing certain things as being like culture. Cause I also am of the ilk that everything that's happening that's prevalent to multiple people within the culture is of that culture. Yeah. So like when I think of like when people talk about music, I'm like, music is not inherently just restricted to the people that think they making like a cultural impact, so to speak. You know, rapping about introspective issues or like the plight of the community and helping. I'm like, all that stuff also applies to other aspects of your culture, like relationship culture. Yep. Like there's relationship culture, and then there's also fashion culture within
I can honestly say Kendrick, all of that stuff. Kendrick changed the culture just a tad bit with this motherfucker. Yeah, and he put it like a little smaller indent.
I feel like he just moved the sliders of like some importance or some shit.
Yeah, he just made motherfuckers come together a little bit on the West Coast.
The nerds got to fucking get more of their slider this season or the NBA season. You know what I'm saying?
Because a lot of people were saying like, all right, y'all did not like us. Y'all did the video and not like us. But ain't nobody in the history of hip-hop did a video like that, bring the whole West Coast together, Bloods, Crips, no matter who it fucking was. Why did it take a rap beef to do that? And it's just like, it was just...
But then it took a rap beef. It ain't like it took a rap. It ain't like the rap beef. It what made it happen.
It made it noticeable. It made it noticeable though, because it already kind of like.
I think that was even more people just trying to get eyes on themselves to do the shit.
It's like the
if you get invited to that shit, why wouldn't you come? It's like when they invite you to a balloon release. You not the nigga to show up. They be like, why wouldn't you at Buddy Boom Balloon? I thought you.
I wouldn't say it that way because it's like Nipsey Hussle. Nipsey Hussle made sure both sides was good, Bloods and Crips in the West Coast. He made sure both sides was.
But that was totally.
It was that was like a small step to what Kendrick just basically kind of did.
But you see how Nipsey Hussle had to put in the work. He had to be connected to them individuals. He was actually in the trenches with motherfuckers.
He there, but he
it's like, don't people want there for Kendrick or for that shit? They was there because it was gonna be on Amazon. Not even to say they had their back. They was there for the look. Let's be honest. Let's be completely fucking honest and like tell the truth. We ain't known for none of them niggas to like be great friends with Kendrick. If anything, they industry friends at the very least. Maybe they hold conversations on the phone every now and then.
Because he got famous.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Everybody got famous.
I'm like, these people, and then the gangs. You think these gang motherfuckers, y'all been around gang like motherfuckers, bro. We been around niggas in that gang way. Niggas don't give a fuck about niggas that ain't in that gang way like that. You think them niggas really, really, really cool with Kendrick? Or he really in touch with them when he raising the family, rapping and all that shit?
Not the real ones. Yeah, not the ones that's really in the churches.
Yeah, so I'm like, so what's the real reason all of them showed up, all of them that we on Amazon fucking Prime?
Yeah, I feel
it's because they on Amazon fucking Prime. It was a show. Why
but that video and that whole him doing that made an imprint on the city. Right. Imprint on the country.
But this is my thing. That's why I don't like motherfuckers weaponizing the culture against other people. Cause I'm like, when we look back at that, we see them pictures on paper, yes. Look what happened in the culture. Now. But look at the skeleton of it though. What's the really real? People just trying to eat. People just trying to boost their image. Yeah. That's the culture you hyping? Cause that's what that was. As much as on paper it look like it's for the culture, this was it really is. But you weaponizing this like I got the people behind me. No, you got hungry people behind you. And if another rapper do this, with the right cachet and it lines up right, it'll do the same thing. The same way if Keith, say for instance, if Keith, Dirt, Herb, and just say another one of them niggas all came to Chicago put on the festival. You don't think they, bro?
Citywide, motherfuckers will be having stop the violence.
Yes,
all that shit.
For that day.
Looking like J Mane them ass on O Block and shit.
Yeah. Matter of fact, they was trying to do some shit like that. Remember when J Mane was like, J Mane and Dirk was supposed to be doing some shit or something like that. Or they already did. And they was supposed to be doing some more shit. J Mane, yeah. Dead ass. He was on, bro, when Dirk got locked up, that nigga J Mane was pissed, bro.
Oh, yeah.
He a wire. A wire. I'm like, you ain't supposed to be fucking with folks. But, you know, they was doing that,
He just went to O Block, bro. He was out there and shit.
This shit is crazy, though, bro. I'm like, we know what it really is. People is trying to eat. Like, bro, J-Man was getting like, this was a video for a while ago, but he was arguing with one of them niggas. I can't remember his name, but he was like yelling at the nigga, talking about something. Bro, you talking about this pushing P shit? You doing this for you?
Doing this for you?
You doing this for you? You doing this for your bag? Da 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 da. And I'm not saying what he doing here or not, because they're always nuanced. It's never just 100% either way. But I'm like, there is some truth to that though. You are trying to eat.
Right.
Like, there's no one real motivation behind this, knowing that it's dangerous and that it's a fucking 100-year, 200-year battle to get this shit done. Outside of, I'm also gonna be able to eat while I'm doing this. You know what I'm saying?
That's why I eat on a big scale. I don't like people that just be principle pushers, bro. Cause like at the end of the day, everybody want to get something out of something, no matter what it is you're doing.
Yes.
If you a philanthropist, a billionaire, a homeless nigga, a teacher,
somebody got to get something out of something and keep it moving.
You need something.
Like, you can't just keep doing shit just to be doing it.
Right, like if I'm going out here and fighting for whatever I'm fighting for, or doing whatever I'm doing, yes, I want to gain something from it. No matter how you gonna slice it, that's not a bad thing. That's why I don't like when people act like when people record themselves doing good deeds and shit, people be mad. I be like, who gives a fuck?
He doing the deed. This nigga is getting this shit no matter what. Unless they take it back when they done. Nah, that's fucked up.
Fucked up. Super fucked up.
You do the little video like you feeding them, giving them money. $500
and then snatch that shit.
All right, give me that shit back, bro. Now you a fucked up individual. I feel different about
this a little bit because I film people doing shit like this.
Oh my god, bro! You
complicit be filming motherfuckers passing out PB&J.
Yeah, I got videos of like
you
community
in the bullshit,
like doing community service, like me filming somebody doing community service.
And taking it back?
No, I ain't taking it back. No, we ain't take that shit back. I feel bogus if I'm recording them taking that. I will record them doing that shit, bro. I had that on blackmail. So if some shit happened, mind you, you did this in front of me.
Damn, you finna get blackballed, bro. He
pay me out.
He finna blackball you, bro.
Pay me out. Pay me out. You doing some fucked up shit, pay me out. Oh, this shit like TMZ. TMZ will fuck your whole life
nigga
up.
said, feed me and you good.
That nigga Dot said on that album, I hate two niggas hating on each other and
they both broke. I hate two bitches hating on each other and they both hoes.
He really, bro.
Cold. That album cold.
That album is cold.
I think we just gotta. This is what I feel like. I feel like everybody needs to let them niggas be their lane. Like no matter what, I feel like Cole, Kendrick, and Drake is the best artists that we've seen in totality.
Yeah, but we finally know what the 1, 2, and 3 is now. That's the thing.
I don't think.
I don't think it's a 1, 2, and 3, bro. I think they are severely in their lanes and they the best in their lanes.
I'm gonna say that, and I've been saying this on every pod. We have talked about this. It's my favorite rapper, but that man comes third in all of this now.
Bro,
he's the only person that has a rank.
I'll say he comes third in a niche of what people are expecting. Like if you pick certain attributes,
if you want
to, if you pick these 7 attributes, you can say Cole.
You want to go lyrically because
he's
second. He's second or first.
You can make any of them arguments.
Yeah,
I ain't even gonna doubt you on that. You probably could. You could be right in that. My whole thing is that like, if you adjust the sliders, either way, the 1, 2, and 3 changes in any different aspects you put in it. It's really whatever categories you putting them up against in. But I'm saying across the board, when you put everything together, you can't make none of them niggas 1, 2, and 3.
Think about it like this. When I think about Drake, an attribute that he washes them niggas is just making like relatable songs that we can play around anybody. Like no matter your race, no matter your ethnicity, no matter what you got going on.
Because J. Cole can do the same thing.
No.
It's not the same.
It's not the same because like Drake got the hits that you could play in the club around everybody. You could play in the car on the ox. You can't just play Cole in every single situation.
When you said relatable, I was saying two different. I thought about it in a different
let me get to that. Get to that. So Drake got both of them watched in that. I don't care what nobody say. Nobody want to hear Kendrick and Cole scared of hoes music in them type of situations. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But then if you want some relatable ass shit that like also anybody can relate to, not just niggas and all that shit. And it's like some real shit though.
Cole,
not just the real shit about bitches, but like some real life shit.
Too.
Cole got that music. You seen he been dropping. He dropped the Come Up again, dropped the One Up again. It's on DSPs right now. Go listen to that shit. I can't wait on
that shit.
If y'all haven't heard
Lights
the old Cole, yes. If you haven't heard old Cole, go back and listen to that shit. You gonna see why this nigga sells like them niggas. You gonna see what got everybody on this nigga. That shit is so relatable, so fire, so fucking raw. It's like.
Let me add this.
Cole was really speaking.
He just said go listen to them. Go listen to Born Sinner and all that shit right after that.
Right.
Go after
order. You gonna see the growth, bro.
See listen to every album by album. And you'll understand that. Bro, up to KOD, and then that pisses me off. And then after that.
Cole is never going nowhere though, because people gonna go back to that shit and be like, oh shit. This was a nigga that didn't one spoon fed the rap game. Was fighting to get on the label. Then a dick ride, had to try to dick ride the best way to even get on the label. Rapping the real shit while nobody else was championing that shit. And somehow
know who he was when he was rapping.
You feel me? From fucking Fayetteville, North Carolina, some bullshit we nobody never really heard of. And pushed all the way through to even be in Big 3 conversations with all that going on is insane. You know what I'm saying? The music had to be raw. And then you got Kendrick. Ain't none of these niggas gonna ever fucking touch black people how Kendrick touched black people, bro. Like, that shit at the top of the game, bro. I hear you. But it's just black people. I can't say that.
I can't say Kendrick.
Bro, I'm talking about at his scale. I'm talking about at the big.
We gotta say hip hop then. I can't even say hip hop
at that scale. At that scale,
today's sound. Let's say today's sound.
There's a reason why anytime Kendrick drops some shit that sounds raw, it ring off so hard this nigga can get awards for the shit. And it's because it encapsulate niggas. When this nigga say something about y'all letting motherfuckers laugh and talk about black women on the song, you see how the whole culture like. We love that nigga saying that shit.
When they be clowning other motherfuckers for saying
that shit. Yeah, it's corny when
shit.
Other niggas say shit like that. Kendrick can say all that shit, bro.
He the Messiah.
Because he do it better than...
He the Messiah of hip-hop, though.
But that's what I'm saying. Drake and Cole can't fuck with him with that. He got that. It's uniform. Like, no, he's the spokesperson for niggas for hip-hop if we need a spokesperson for niggas for hip-hop. None of them can reach him with that shit.
I think...
I can give you that.
Kendrick kind of got the cultural competency. Drake kind of got the social competency.
Drake got the romantic competency.
Yeah, relationships and all that. And then I think Cole is like the introspective, always questioning myself as nigga. Speaking his mind and all that shit.
He question the world and shit.
He talk about the day-to-day life of doing shit too much.
Yeah.
He just be preaching.
And
I remember motherfuckers call him
Cole
the
is the epitome of a nigga that's just living. Like living life.
He just living life. He talk about his life. Drake talk about hoes. And Kendrick talk about.
I think that's why for me, Drake always my number one listen to because like a lot of the stuff that like affect me be relationship type stuff and like stuff with women, even women that I'm not even like with romantically, like even like parents.
And that's probably why
siblings.
I don't fuck with him as much. I'd be 100% because I get tired of women. And all the extra goofy dumb bullshit. We went down
there. Triggered by that nigga.
Yeah, I get triggered. I probably get triggered by that nigga. Cole calms me down. I can listen to that nigga all my life. He keep me calm and mellowhead.
But that's cause like I'm a concept nigga. Cole rap a lot about concepts and shit.
Yeah.
Like he know how to take a concept. Remember we was talking about that Dream song? You ever heard that Dream song he did? This is the girl of my dreams.
That's my favorite song. That song.
Bro. The way he lined all that up, I'm like, every nigga has to have felt like a crash out stalking nigga behind a girl he really had a crush on before.
He killed that.
He smoked the nigga.
And pulled up on Shorty G.
The nigga, right.
Killed that nigga and pulled up on that motherfucker.
Talking about he gonna give her time to grieve and then come back on some white knight type shit. I'm like, but nigga, niggas thought about that
shit
before.
like that. On me.
And he put it into words.
She's so fine, I'll kill a nigga that she with.
Yeah.
Just to swoop back in and be the white knight because her nigga dead.
Or that fucking breakdown shit. When he talking about that shit with his pops and all that shit. Like, usually we get niggas talking about their daddy issues. I like that song Kendrick did, Father's Time. That was real raw about them daddy issues. Yeah. But when I listen to Cole breakdown, I'm like, nah, that's a young nigga with them daddy issues. Kendrick did the grown introspective version. We know what that young version felt like. I'm like, this shit is relatable as hell. Even if your shit is together.
Cole go crazy.
How do y'all think? My bad if I'm going off topic, but you brought up that Father Time song with Kendrick. So like, Have y'all ever thought about how y'all relationships with y'all dad or lack thereof affected you? Like,
are we gonna talk about this? I don't want.
Look, bro.
I mean, you can hold off and think about what you want to say.
We've had talk. I was gonna say, what you got a daddy? You got a daddy. I ain't got no daddy. What the fuck is you talking about? You want to think about some shit imprinted in life? Hell yeah, nigga. I'm a man that don't know what the fuck.
Makes sense why I call your favorite rapper. You can relate to Cole.
I'll be real. Not having a dad will fuck up your brain scales, G. Like,
how
as
so?
being a dude, all right, being a man, growing up trying to be a man, you figure all of this shit out. So you gonna do some crash out ass fucking shit, bro, until you learn. Cause especially if you get raised, all right, I ain't got no daddy, and then mind you, it's only a few men in my family. I was raised by straight women, so I know it's like I can tell a woman and they attributes and how they be moving sometimes off like the back of my hand, depending on the woman. Say it that way. But men shit, hell no. I grew up just like, all right, I'm a man. What the fuck is that?
Yeah.
Safety. I gotta take care of women. That's all I was doing when I was a kid, bro. Yeah, taking care of the women that was in my family. It's not all about just taking care of women. It's more bullshit we gotta fucking do in this fucking life. We got a lot more stress. Now I feel
bro, that's so interesting because like I can see that in you heavy, bro. Because like you know how to do a lot of shit. It's like you learned how to do all the shit people want men to be able to do, and you probably ain't had no choice.
You see why I be like that changing tire shit. Nah, bro, I'll get my ass whooped for my changing.
Your mama had you out there in the middle of winter, 11 years old.
Yeah.
Put that tire on there.
Right.
Pumping gas for females. I don't like certain shit.
Even with like your main profession with the camera shit, like who like taking pictures the most? Bitches. You know how to get bitches best angle. Like you know how to like take care
talk
of
to their ass. Cause all y'all damn near the fucking same. My family got too many different scales of retarded women.
Damn.
I'm not gonna call all y'all retarded though, but I'm gonna call lay asses because I grew up with them. I call anybody I want that word, whatever.
I think like mine is so like contrast to that because like my peoples was married when I was coming up, so like the main stuff I got to see was like how my pops kind of like did whatever needed to be done in the house. So like when we needed, my mama had like a baby and shit, we needed more bread. Niggas went to like third shift and shit on their job and was doing hella overtime and all this other stuff.
And I'm learning that to this day.
I think that's carried over into me. So like whenever something needs to be done, I feel like I use myself as the first line of defense to figure out what it need to be. So like when my daughter needed like somebody to take care of her during the day because all the stuff she got going on, I'm like,
yeah,
this motherfucker probably not finna give up what's going on with her because it's pretty important. Everybody else got all this other stuff going on. I probably need to be the nigga that need to figure out how to take care of her during the day.
I'm figuring that out. Like I'm talking about slowly. As me having kids and this is down the third, it's just like, oh no, I'm actually having kids. Nah, that's when you find out you're a fucking man or not. Yeah. fuck y'all. Them bitches. Oh, he not a real man. Nah, let him have a kid first. You'll figure it out. Like you'll figure it the fuck out. Depending on the circumstance. I can say that shit too. I ain't gonna talk about my business, but
my situation with my pops is like very fucking unique when I think of like how I came up based off like my pops. Cause like I was raised with a pops that like knew how to do every fucking thing. Like when I say knew how to do everything, like everything you know how to do with the tools and all that shit. The nigga that can clean, do the house and all that shit, and will do it. The nigga who can flip, hoop, play football is like
spirituality.
No, very spiritual with the shit. Everybody in the family always need him for something. So it's like, I was looking at something that looks very fucking hard to be, like my whole life. But he's also super affectionate too. So like, he would take care of his kids to the end of the world type shit. So it's like, I had to like find out a way to like not be a baby almost.
Cap.
Like,
see, this I mean not cap, but this is where I envy niggas like this. I had to figure this shit out.
But this the thing. You had to figure it out.
I had to figure it out.
I forced myself to figure out. Like,
but you still had an example.
But I didn't follow the example. I don't do nothing like my dad.
Yeah.
And it's because...
This is where I can say this. Because fuck this nigga. I had a stepdad, G, you feel me? Not a man. I can say that. I do everything opposite of that nigga. You feel me? If I could say that as a kid,
I think
he was the entire wrong example.
Bro, I think it depends on like the type of person you is though, G. Cause like
no, that ain't nothing.
No, I'm not talking about that. Like he still be shitty. He's still
Nigga
shitty.
ain't
I ain't
shit.
saying he not shitty. What I'm saying is like me having something like that. I'm not saying it didn't benefit me later. Like that was great. And like I got to see what like how real man should move in his household and all that shit. But it also made me want to like find my own way of doing everything. That way I can feel like not competent, but like important in my own right. In my own right type shit.
Because he used to do everything.
And can do everything. So it's like,
but you at least still had that. That's a decent example.
Cause he still have like all his faults and all that shit too.
Having somebody come into your life as a 13, 14-year-old saying, I'm finna be your dad, and then that nigga turn around and be the most ain't shit priority ass motherfucking nigga that you have ever met in your life. Is and mind you, you're going through high school, and I always say high school is where you make and break your personality. You feel me? That's where you make your personality, you break. You can get into the wrong crowd or the good crowd. You feel me? That's high school. Even middle school kind of started off. But high school is definitely your biggest influence in your life. You feel me? If I was a straight A student in high school, I would not be probably sitting here right fucking out. I was a crash out of high school, and that's why I be crashing out now as an adult. You feel me? So it just be like, it give and take.
It's funny.
That nigga was in my life in high school, and I didn't know what the fuck. And I'm just like, oh yeah, you're just a dumbass.
Going off of your point with like the high school stuff though, like I really feel that in my life, like high school was the point where like I became. I wouldn't say I'm the person I was back then. Like I've evolved, but like my mentality and how I was shaped and all that stuff. A lot of it is based on high school.
It's like what I did in high school and how I did it in high school is kind of what I based myself.
Because I think me personally, to make it make sense, like in high school, I didn't really talk that much. But oftentimes I was put in positions where I was forced to talk, even when I didn't want to. And so like nowadays, I'm at the point where like I run my mouth based on solely on what I believe. Cause like I do have this perception that like my thoughts and opinions and what I believe in all that is not too far aligned from what needs to be the energy of society. So like I don't put any bad juju or nothing on nothing that I say. It's like I just freely talk and do what I want to do and like say what I want to do. Versus like high school, I was the severe overthinker. The second somebody opened their mouth and said something to me, my brain used to scramble and go haywire. Come like, what should I say to them? Should I say this? Should I be funny? Should I be cool? Should I be chill? Should I be this?
No, I feel that because in high school, I used to be a little shy motherfuckers because motherfuckers, you take my opinion didn't matter sometimes. Boy, I heard that shit as an adult one time. I was like, something just don't make sense. Why my opinion don't matter? Man, I'm finna say everything I need to say and say how I need to. So I just be blunt how I am nowadays. It is. I just say what I need to say and call it down. I don't care about what it is. I'm gonna say how I need to say it.
I'm way too wishy-washy of a person, like with personality. I feel like the person I was in high school is like severely different than who I was in college, and then severely different than who I am as an adult. Like when I was in high school, I was like, I think the only thing that stayed like stable throughout the whole thing is like I'm still a loner. Like I spend a lot of time to myself. I really don't bother people outside of them bothering me first a lot of the time. But in high school, I was like that probably the most. No sports, no after school clubs, go to school, go home, kick it with some people in school.
That shit, I kicked it with everybody.
That shit didn't even start changing until like I met niggas like him and everything around junior, senior year. But then in college, that changed. Motherfucker was able to like kick it with more people. But also romantically niggas' brains was different. Like all that shit was different. Then I feel like the biggest fucking change that happened to me is when I was grown. Like I feel like this the most me I ever been, like at the root without everybody environmental like shit on me. You know what I'm saying? I feel like this is Tonio for real. High school Tonio, that wasn't Tonio. That was Tonio being what he needed to be in high school to like survive high school. College Tonio, that was what he was being in the midst of like the most depressing time of his life. Type shit.
Feel that. See, that's the point I'm gonna say this shit too. All kids need to go to fucking college. From a nigga that didn't went to college.
Go to college or move close enough to one that you can go to parties and shit.
No. Because I was a nigga that was around colleges and did fucking parties and shit. I was basically a college student. No, don't do that.
You need to be able to be yourself with a safety net.
Go to college. No, the only reason I say go to college or at least go to the military and go active and stay in it, because at the time that you get out of high school, and I'm saying this as a man that lived through it, your brain gonna process it probably too fast. You either gonna turn into an adult too fast or you gonna stay a kid. Either one or the other. The college help you kind of balance that because it give you your fresh off of independence. It kind of balance you off into independence, balance you off on how to get an apartment, balance you off on how to get your bills paid, balance you off on how to do
you got 1,000 motherfuckers doing the same thing as you.
Yeah, you got 1,000 and you not like overwhelmed and like, all right, cool. After high school, because I went to the Army too, but not, long story short, I got to start working and paying bills, paying for apartment, paying for doing the same thing. A lot of college, while y'all was doing that shit, like all the people that was still my age, they ain't worried about this shit. They worried about fucking schoolwork. And I'm like, oh, well, yeah, I can worry about schoolwork. But the difference with this, see, you gonna grow up fast and have no student debt, or you gonna grow up the way you need to and have student debt.
I think that depends on your resources,
and it depends on your resources. But I'm just saying off the students that's around us.
I feel like the exact opposite. I feel like if I didn't go to college, my life would be like probably a lot more on track to society standards of what on track is. Yeah. I feel like I'm the type of person that like college gave me way too much freedom.
Yeah.
Way too much freedom.
But it still helps you grow. That's the only thing. It might be, I feel college is a waste of time, but it's still a good time.
It helped me grow. Like, it's the sliders we was talking about, like, with Kendrick and Cole now. I feel like some of them sliders did grow, but, like, the main ones that I feel like I need right now would have grew if I didn't go to college. Because, like, I did probably have the safety net of, like, I can stay with my people.
We on the opposite because we did both the opposite things. Yeah, we did different I feel like, I just be like, if I went to college, my life would be lit now, bro.
You gotta also think, when I think about that too, like y'all on opposites, but for different reasons, right?
Right.
So like, you kind of have a theme of being like not really supported in your endeavors. No matter what you do. Whereas like somebody like Tonio, his people will support him no matter what type shit. So even if he didn't decide to go to college, you probably would have had more backbone and stuff to fall back on. Than somebody like DJ probably would.
The resource.
So like his experience with that probably would have been a lot different from you.
Yeah.
And like even me, I was thinking about people that didn't, like, you know, people used to call people townies and stuff at U of I and all that shit. But I'm like, it really came down to like what you was wanting to gain out of life. So like it was a lot of niggas I knew at Champaign that actually was like doing really well for themselves, even though they wasn't in school. Like you had niggas that was doing music, that was like getting like traction or hitting goals and stuff that they wanted to accomplish with it. You had people that wasn't really involved in the scene but was like doing party promotion. People with businesses like barbers and all that stuff. So like, and people that was like the plug, sold weed, got drugs, got you what you needed. So like,
yeah, that's where I kind of fall in and all of the little extra bullshit.
Yeah, I feel like it's more about like what your goals was. So like if you set certain goals, if your goal is to just go to parties and sell drugs or do this, that's all you gonna be.
Right.
Yeah, but like if you go into it with the mentality of what you can gain, it's hella resources available to you. Like at U of I, like you can book out like a music studio just from being a student. Yeah. So imagine you was a producer and you had like somebody that was a student at the school. You basically getting free studio time.
Right.
Yeah.
Like we could just go to the library, say that we wanted to book a studio from 8 to 12.
You got your iCard, you swipe us in that bitch, we get to cooking.
And our only beef was we didn't have a producer that knew what they was doing.
I learned that when I went to Texas. A lot of these schools got studios and extra shit for the kids. So
videography,
you just go in,
like it's so much you can do.
Some photography studio in there, you can just rent out for free and shit like that.
It's all about resources, bro.
Even like just.
But that's the thing. If I even went to college, and I was a photographer in college.
Yeah, if you would have started your photography stuff,
life would be lit right now, bro.
But you would not even have to have went to the school, just being down there.
Yeah, just being down there.
Like if you would have had your regular job.
I spent my time motherfucking partying.
That's what I'm saying.
That's the one thing I'll give Atlanta. Like a lot of they people that don't go to school can be making like names for themselves down here.
Yeah.
With all that stuff. Without even going to the colleges.
Shit, pull me up, man.
Cause y'all got y'all colleges on lockdown. Since when you couldn't fucking just walk through the campus?
They where's your IDs?
Oh, you gotta have an ID to walk through fucking the quad, bro. What the fuck?
Man.
U of I one never like that. That's what I'm also grateful for. I'm grateful I went to a big enough school to see everything. Cause like some people be going to schools where like it's either only the black social scene or it's only the white social scene. Well, I'm not bullshitting you when I say U of I had everything except Native Americans. We only had like 8 Native Americans on campus. And I knew because I had to do a project on it. And I had to find a Native American on campus.
Basically, they did have Native American.
Yeah.
They had 8 of them. Bitch.
They had everything.
But like
not in bulk though.
In our college experience, like I'm not bullshitting when I say like we had a small sense. I ain't gonna call it the HBCU experience because it's different. But we did have a lot of black organizations and like Greek orgs on campus. So it was a very black culture, and then it was a very like fraternity white culture. It was bar culture. It was sports culture. It was Indian culture.
PWI?
Yes, PWI. And so like we had all these different cultures, and I got to partake in like everyone in some different shape or form. Like I've been to the Greek events from the niggas, been to the Greek events for the whites, been to the barn dances, been to like the Orientals, been to the Indian shit, Diwali, all this other stuff. Like
been to the Nigerian shit.
Yeah, I got to experience so many different things in that, bro. And I'm like,
nah, I feel that because when I went to the army, I did the same thing. But
yeah, the army another one because you get people from all over the world,
all over the country, G, and you just be like.
The thing is,
especially doing basic with them, get funny.
As an adult, I'm starting to like really like see the significance of like that type of shit, like school, the army, like stuff that everybody is here on the same page type shit. Cause like you get to move different. You ain't gotta wonder too much. You ain't gotta overthink too much. Cause you know
life a little easier.
You can. It's a like extra trust. Cause like we all in this community. There's
folks. You got this going on. It's just like life move easier when you move in a big group.
It's a baseline of connection. Like you know what I'm saying. Like, just being in the same city, it's so much shit that's in between that, like, you still wouldn't talk to a stranger. But at school, I feel like, or in the army, you can walk up and talk to somebody. And, like, there's some base of connection to get y'all started.
That's why I give it to fucking Chinese people, because they move like that regardless. Regardless of school or anything, they move that way.
Yeah. That's embedded in their
religion.
culture.
I mean, that whole culture, I didn't say religion.
They ain't got no choice, though, because they got, like, 3 billion people on their shit. So like
they still
you
ain't
can't have
move,
that. You can't have that many people and be at odds.
Yeah.
If we had 3 billion people in America, we probably already be done for as a country. Probably we'll be cooked.
We have a civil war after civil war after civil war after civil war.
The thing is, bro, the Americans' culture just don't make that easy anyway because there's too much fuck shit going on. You can't trust nobody. Yeah, they laws a little stricter in them countries, so you know people.
Yeah,
they got.
But this is the thing, they got one law in that country. Us, we got 50 laws in 50 states.
We got
different laws in different states.
One law though, bro?
I don't know. They can't have. I know the whole China can't have multiple kids, and that's crazy.
I thought that was over with. I thought they got rid of that.
They still doing that shit.
I see what he's saying though. He's saying that like our shit federal state. They should just
there's one country,
the republic,
and y'all we don't know what we're talking about. We can very well be ignorant and fucking up, but you know.
You said this about China about being a republic. United States is a republic.
We a fake republic.
We're not a democratic country. We're a republic. Whatever says.
What's next on this topic?
What has
gradually? You want to start going?
Yeah, let's scoot on. Let's scoot off for this. Before we go into our conspiracy bag.
All right, but in the 3 weeks, y'all say this though. In the 3 weeks, a lot of shit didn't happen. Trump was our president because we ain't talk about that shit on this goofy ass pod. And Young Thug got free.
Oh no, we did. You just missed it.
We ain't posted. Though.
Oh well, I ain't said, folks. But Young Thug free.
We in Atlanta.
NBA Young Boy locked up.
NBA locked
trade
boy
for
locked
a trade.
Up.
Niggas be wanting a verse for a verse with him. That's not a swap to me.
Diddy trying to get out.
Of course.
Ain't gonna happen.
Anybody locked up want to get out.
Nigga, please. Man, off that nigga shit. What has gradually disappeared over the last 20 years?
Gradually.
I think that's like you haven't seen since you was a shorty. It's gone out of here.
I think nobody does like. Nobody has background knowledge on anything anymore. Like,
nah, I can't say that. I think everybody got a lot of background knowledge on a lot of shit. Because people like the internet. The internet is so crazy now. Motherfuckers just go do research.
That one I do fuck with. But I think it's a spectrum. I think you have people that are like well-versed and have a lot of background knowledge. And then you also have a lot of stupid people that don't have no background. You saying the base human
don't know how to do as many things as they used to be able to do.
Yeah, like people used to know a lot more stuff than we know right now.
Yeah.
And like,
well,
it shows up.
We was born. You could say that everybody on this country used to know how to farm.
Yeah, but I feel like it differs, right?
Everybody used to know how to farm.
Yeah, but look. it's how important something is to like the overall society, right?
That is the biggest thing. We should all know how to farm.
We should. But look, the mass like production of like grocery stores and all that has made it so the average person doesn't have to know how to farm.
We're retarded.
So
we got
like,
retarded.
Yeah, but like it's a system in place that like allows us to still function. I think when it comes to this internet shit, it's not anything in place to allow us to properly function with the stupid shit people get online saying and doing. It's nothing in place for it. So like,
bro.
Even like I can only relate it to like how even I get information. Like when I get information about stuff, I don't even follow up on half the stuff I hear because I hear too much shit. Like we're oversaturated with information, and I'm not finna go like fact check all of this stuff that I'm seeing. Whereas like,
but if you don't say it out your mouth, you gotta fact check it.
Of course, but like think of this, like back in the day, right? The amount of access of information people had to was like if you read the newspaper or if you watched the news.
Get closer to
but like if you scroll on like Twitter and all that, like you can see so many things so fucking fast that like you not finna fact check all of that stuff. Nobody is, but you can still run your mouth.
You can't believe everything you see. If motherfuckers say that shit,
that's
don't
not
believe everything you see. Even back in the day, you couldn't believe hear.
But it was a lot less to see back in the day, so it was a lot less to misconstrue.
It was a lot
Nowadays,
less to
I can get on my timeline and see 12 bitches back to back. I won't remember none of what they look like. Think of that about that with information. You just randomly seeing shit. So and so did this. This happened. This happened.
It was less. It was. Yeah, I feel that.
Like your access to information is so high that you don't have any incentive to retain like information.
It's too much shit to go on in the world nowadays because of social media. Like even back in the day, think about if every farmer had a sheep that got away and they had to report it, right? Every farmer in the world, and then they had social media back then to report that. They would be overstimulated on which sheep would it be. You feel me? Like, bro. I'm just saying, like, it don't matter. It's social media fucked our lives.
I just feel like the sliders changed, bro. I feel like in this world, like we always thinking things changing gradually, like on a grand scale and these big changes. But I feel like if you just step back off the earth and look at the earth,
no, it changed
nothing
gradually.
really changes that bad. It's just the flavor changes real big, but it's the same type of shit. Cause like think about it like this. Like think about how everybody knew how to farm and all this shit, but now everybody know how to operate a phone. For the
you
want to
know why? They need to stop making technology.
But no, that's not my point though. Cause like it's cool to have the technology. Cause now instead of everybody knowing how to farm, everybody know how to use the technology. Using the technology is one of the most important things in your day-to-day shit now.
No, but I can say this to this day I'm a machinist and a manual operator, bro. My field is dying because people know how to work.
It's okay for fields to die, though. Some fields have to die.
My field, 100%. They say this to this day. My field can't die because you can't make custom pieces.
Look, bro, I hear you, but there's gonna be a computer that can do anything.
A computer cannot turn an old piece to a new piece.
As far as you know.
No, I'm dead at CNCs can't do it.
But look, this is the thing.
They gotta make a better machine.
People thought stuff can do back then, and then it's doing it. Is what we saying. Or what I'm saying. It's like the most important thing changes, and everybody gradually goes to the most important thing, because that's how humans are. We dedicate our most time to what we need the most in our days to make our days the happiest they can be. We don't need the fucking food shit with farming no more. Everybody don't need to know how to farm because we getting everything mass produced. Now people might be like, well, what if something happens to technology? People just gonna
die.
We know they're not. They're gonna figure it out.
I put money in.
Humans have thousands of years of figuring it out when shit
apocalypse happen right now. We get nuked today. This population will be dead in 2 years.
But this is the thing, bro. Of course, that makes sense. That's also part of the Earth's cycle, though. If something big happened out of nowhere, of course, a lot of big shit happen.
Something big.
When a meteor hit the Earth, the dinosaurs is not prepared. They get wiped out by weather change and shit.
I'll say the real shit happened. If World War III popped off right now, it's gonna be the most technological warfare that they ever had. The internet is going off. They're gonna shut the fucking internet off.
You can't. To you,
nobody cannot do.
Bro, to you, it will be right now. To the people who's all into that shit. They seen it coming years ahead. They planned to be. They guesstimated when wars.
But it's
gonna
be like a small percentage of people that's gonna be okay. The rest of the 90% of America is gonna be fucked.
History doesn't show that, though, is what I'm saying. Like, why do we always ignore history? I'm going to get back on that Kendrick shit.
You can ignore history when history ain't never had this much technology.
But no,
if motherfuckers survive the Ice Age, motherfuckers can survive World War III.
But the Ice Age, before the Ice Age and after the Ice Age, they still didn't have the same technology.
Bro, this is the thing. The tools that we use change. Yeah, it's technology. It's big to you because you grew up heralding technology because that's what you was raised around to herald. To the niggas who learned how to use fire, motherfuckers probably, we never had fire before. This fire shit, this, nothing's ever changed this shit because fire did this.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It evolved. Everything evolved.
But that's what I'm saying. All I'm saying is this shit is always going to be okay. It's just going to be the niggas who herald they shit thinking that they shit going to be out, this going to happen. That's because that's your shit. That's the shit of your era. You think that shit is important because that's what you mastered and that's what you've been around. But it's not going to be that important to the future of all time. Something we're replacing and change shit. We will be okay.
If the internet goes down and never come back up, so many people are dead, bro. I'm sorry to say that. All right, if the internet based is based off 95, like
I'm not saying that's not true.
But like 50% of our fucking technology, computers, the CNCs to make shit, to make this fucking bottle is made by. Fuck that bottle because that's blown by gas. To make that cup is made by CNCs.
You don't think these well-developed countries
to make
are
everything in this bitch is made by the CNC
but
operator,
do you not
bro?
think these well-developed countries are prepared for like shit like that? Like they don't.
We're one of the best well-developed countries.
You think you as a non-college educated nigga who's only 20-something years
old? No, I'm not saying
listen. Listen. Let me finish this point. That way people don't think I'm talking crazy. You as a nigga that's been at the crib that not college educated, you 28 years old. You think that if you thought of all this, if you thought of all this, them niggas who job hinges on this shit, who's been looking at this shit for 30 years,
thought about this shit.
You think they ain't got like shit in place and like the numbers, the guesstimates, the casualties that they willing to take?
I know this for a simple fact. I know this for a simple fact. I have been told this shit by multiple military people and multiple other people like out of the.
You think the niggas who's talking to you is the niggas who know everything that needs to be known?
There's technology that will put us 10, 20 years in the future. So yes, it's shit out there that'll keep us sustained, and this is not a third.
But that's all I'm saying.
That people that already made. If the internet go down today, what will happen to this country? I'm not saying it is not people out there that already. Because if I said it, millions of people have said it. You feel
me? I trust the world too much.
I am not a dumbass. I am not the smartest motherfucker. I am considered, if you want to put me in a percentage, I'm less than 50% of the smart motherfuckers in this goddamn country.
Bro, you are smart.
I give myself that. But still, I'm just saying, I know it's people that thought this shit and did this shit, but if that shit actually fucking happened, I am sorry to say, this country, fuck that. The 95% of the people I know is not gonna survive. Y'all are in that 5%.
I feel like we'll be okay.
Y'all will survive. No, you will survive. No, I know you will be. You will feel okay. But I know
survive shit.
Because I don't want to name drop my homies, bro. On this bitch, I know them niggas are gonna die, bro.
This the thing. It's like
I done had dreams on these niggas just dying by fucking
this is what helped humans like survive through all the eras. It's not what they can do individually.
It's emotional.
It's the way that we band together when shit is going on. We with humans, of course, there will be some people that get fucked over, but for the great majority, if this shit all happens, if Eli all on his own, no internet, shit fucks up, he probably be fucked. But that's not
if he got the skills of doing it.
But I'm saying you just watched Dr. Stone. None of them niggas really had the same shit. No, listen. Let me finish my point, goddammit. You ain't gonna do that. Let's do it. Let me finish my point. You just watched Dr. Stone. For the people that don't know, Dr. Stone is an anime. The world, everybody got turned to stone for 3,000 years or something like that. And
then
one of the smartest niggas woke up before everybody. Mm-hmm. And then, now we can go from there.
Yeah, I ain't gonna say that.
All them different motherfuckers had different great fucking skills, bro.
Yes.
It only took one of each of them. Now, of course, it's exaggerated because it's a show. Maybe you'll need more than one of each of them and all that shit. But at the end of the day, as long as you got somebody that has to do something, we will band together to save each other because now that's the priority to survive. You see what I'm saying?
I see
the
nigga
who know how to fix cars will step the fuck up to fix this car to get us across the earth because we know in this area they got this type of shit that we need and it will only be in this area past this amount of time without the internet. The nigga that know how to fucking set up the lights and the nigga who know how to start a fucking fire. It's gonna be one of these goofy niggas that know how to start a fire. Or at the very least got a lighter in his pocket. And all of a sudden, he one of the most important people in the world because we cold and we can light this shit on fire. And have
but everybody at least gotta have an attribute that can contribute to the fucking nature.
And all these millions of motherfuckers in America,
we don't got dumbass people out here, bro. They brainwashed us to be dumb as fuck. That's not what I see every day.
China everybody got something.
No, shut up, bro.
Everybody got something, bro.
China said that shit in the lawsuit about fucking TikTok, bro.
I don't want to hear what China got to fucking say. China don't live in our country, bro.
Cause they brainwashing us. Nigga, they make this shit to brainwash us. They doing it on purpose.
So you saying there's not no growth within people?
But America is dumb.
I got a lot of skills I didn't go out of my way to learn.
You see, Dr. Stone was based in where? Japan. They had to come
to America. Shit was lit too. Don't shit. See, that's why you got to finish the fucking show. Read the fucking manga.
I finished the manga.
Alright, because what you talking
read the
and you ain't even watch the whole shit. America had a nigga just like Senku, and they was lit too. And they was fucking lit too. They had a nigga just like that nigga. And you know what I'm saying? They had guns way before that nigga. Automatics, switches, jets and shit. Calm your nerve. And it was made by a nigga in Japan. And he still had America big the fuck up.
The thing is, what you gotta think about though is that like
I wanna wait on the anime, bro.
Even though you'll attribute stuff to the majority, don't forget that the minority can also mathematically outnumber the fucking majority. Even in the way this country is operated right now, the minority controls the majority.
Yeah, the minority
if you have either like the thought process or technology or like knowledge to advance ahead of somebody else, you technically can exponentially increase. It's like it's an infinite potential. You have infinite potential based on your resources and knowledge.
This is like Dr. Stone. This is all based on us all joining to fucking together. That man had to take down somebody to motherfuckers.
But they all didn't join together at first. They was sectioned at first.
No, that nigga, in the first fucking few episodes, that nigga traded on them. Soon they revived
They had sections. Tsukasa had his shit. Senku had his shit. Them villagers had their shit.
That's what I'm saying. But until he defeated one person and banned the entire thing together,
and you want to know why they banded together? You want to know why they banded together? Because they needed to survive.
But they needed to survive the entire time.
Okay,
they
that's my point.
The right
and
way
you think if we,
without banding. That's what I'm saying. It has to all have to depend on banding together. But that is what's going to happen.
If the internet get fucked, you think everybody ain't going to find a way to band together one shit look shaky? No,
I feel a few people will. A few people will.
No, that's all you need. This is herd mentality, bro. This country move all together when shit happens. Yes, they do.
You ain't never watched Doomsday Preppers and all that, bro. It's niggas that's out here.
It's still going to be some racist, goofy shit happening on.
It always
will.
It's still going to be
niggas want to be lit and all got up on Amazon. Bro, you had
all the niggas going to band together. But all the white motherfuckers and niggas is not going to all band together, bro.
Bro, please.
Look, you got a good point. Even so, then it's just gonna be factions of niggas still surviving.
Yeah, this shit gonna turn into fucking diversion.
No, it's just gonna be different countries again. It's gonna be different movie
diversion. The movie diversion is gonna turn into that.
All I'm saying is society is gonna survive as we are gonna be okay. We're not gonna go extinct. We're just gonna be different.
Oh no, we're never going extinct. We're never going extinct. I will never say that this world to this day will go extinct. No, I can't say unless this world blows the fuck up. I can't say that. We won't go extinct. We will somewhat find a way to survive, but we will never be at the capacity that we'll be at if something happens.
We scared away all the hoes.
Yeah.
I don't give a flying fuck. Tell their ass tune back in right now. We can turn to something else.
Do y'all delete y'all news when y'all done dealing with a bitch? Like, do y'all get that shit out y'all phone? Tell the truth.
No. I ain't never really had news sent to me, funny enough. In my 27 years of living, I haven't had exchanged many nudes.
Oh, you... this is a
I
reason
think
why
probably
I got
only
into
like
photography.
2 women. I think only like 2 women have ever sent me anything close to being like a nude. Most of my stuff is handled in person. Like I don't do pictures or nothing via phone.
You poor baby.
Oh, you poor baby. I just don't do stuff over phone though.
iPhone 5, bro.
I don't like that.
It used to be an app called The Vote. Boy, you used to put your password in just to get in that bitch. High school, I had the craziest vote of bitches, bro.
Fix your bike a little bit.
So do y'all delete
craziest votes of people? Gee.
After y'all done dealing with a girl?
No.
Why not?
Why? I send a bitch right now, to this day, a nude that I had from her from like 7 years ago. And be like...
Just make sure you're doing your math.
7 years ago, like I said.
I'm just saying, always make sure you're doing your math.
Oh, I know when I got that video, 7 years ago. Pictures and videos.
That ain't the number you need to worry about.
7 ain't the word you got to worry about. I ain't worried about 7.
Look, bro, this is the thing. I think of myself as something of a gooner. So
I'm a super cool when it comes to this.
I would delete it if the girl asked me to delete it. Or if it depends. It goes from girl to girl, right? So it's happened girls I deleted without them even asking me because like they pissed me off or like I didn't need their energy in my like I didn't want easy access to their energy anymore type shit, so I deleted. But there's some bitches that's like, this is an art piece. This is an NFT. I'm not getting rid of this.
How I feel about recording, because I'm a photographer.
Yeah.
How I feel about that, it's my personal art. It's a memory to me. So it's like, I'm not deleting that shit if I feel like this moment of time, I was spazzing, I was going crazy, or you sent me some fire ass. I'm talking about like Jesus. Like,
imagine going through your photos,
fire ass shit.
And
like,
then you see that shit, you be like, damn I remember
shit, I miss Shorty, folks.
Yeah,
like,
I miss her. Let me see what she got going on. Get on her Instagram and shit.
Like, no, bro, I don't give a fuck. We was 18. You sent me that shit, and if I'm 30 and I be like,
don't let it be a tape.
This is me. This is us.
Don't let it be a tape.
I was about to say, cause especially if I was a nigga that used to record. I still to this day, I record shit. You feel me? Me and Shorty got an action going on. We gonna record some shit going on, folks. You feel me? It is what the fuck it is. I like photography. I like videography. You feel me? I'm not deleting that.
You ever critique Young You?
Yes.
Like 06 Bron versus 2014 Bron?
Yes.
I wouldn't have stroked that like that.
Right.
Huh?
Like, I don't know what the little nigga was doing.
I'm just saying.
She was eating that shit up. She ain't know no better. That nigga, that shit was garbage.
Yeah, I'd be like, even critiquing myself.
She even critiquing the angle. Niggas
what
didn't
the
give
fuck
no
is
fuck.
This, bro?
Right,
what is
this?
No I tweet. Let me set this up the right way the next time, G. Make sure all this shit fire.
Yeah.
That's just how it
to
is,
any
bro.
bitch watching this pod and wondering, do I still got your news? My official answer is no.
Oh, any bitch watching this pod that say that shit, yes. I ain't gonna lie. I could probably find them bitches or go. Y'all remember y'all can say y'all iCloud to y'all computers? I used to do that shit all the time, bro.
It's funny.
iTunes.
I think this type of stuff has a direct effect on personality too, because I feel like the way that I've like interacted with women over my like career of being in relationships and shit, it's affected by that. Cause like whenever I'm like done with a girl, like that's it. Like I don't really have nothing to like look back on. Like we ain't never really took pictures. We ain't never sent nudes. I delete all my messages. So like.
I don't give a fuck if you a hoe, not, bro.
All of what I know about a lot of women is just what I remember. It's never anything I can physically look back at.
It. Bro, you gotta see it. You gotta be able to go back on it sometimes.
You know about 90% of the women that I matched with just from 2019 to 2024 right now. And I can guarantee there's at least one selfie they took of themselves in my phone for each single one of them. I swear to God, on my life. And it's still my phone.
I'm with him with that.
So I can scroll through my shit and be like, oh yeah, I remember when I was messing with this bitch. She had my phone. Because I just didn't go back and delete it. I'm good at my bad, bro.
No, go ahead.
I'm good at processing
I mean,
shit,
you
right?
on the same page.
So like I can compartmentalize my emotions very well. So like I can like be tired of a bitch or hate a bitch, but also remember this time. But this also was still good. So I still
it's a great time of my life. Fuck
you know
that bitch and the feelings, but this is my great time of my life.
So like I can be completely done with her, never talk to her again because I'm good at making that boundary. But this boundary on my phone, I'm cool with this. Now you're an NPC of my story now. You're a part of my GTA now.
So it's like it's just y'all fuck with it for the aspect of what it did to y'all, not really the relationship.
It's not even that deep. I just don't mind it being there.
Put it like this. Remember back in the day, all the old heads be like, I keep a black book. This is the same shit.
And I told us the bingo book.
I'm like, hey, this is the same shit.
This bitch had an 88 overall this year.
On me, bro. I got a rating.
How would y'all feel
and I can see the rating, bro.
How would you feel if you woke up one day and it was gone? Like, what would be on your mind?
I wouldn't
care.
I wasn't mad. I would wonder how the fuck it was gone. Like, what is Apple on?
Yeah, I'd be on some. I'm about to make another catalog though. That's it.
The thing is, it ain't like I go out of my way to take pictures of bitches. It's like they either send me the news and shit, or like they take their own pictures when they got my phone. So it's never my idea to have it anyway, for real.
All right, well, so we're a little different. Y'all know my profession. Y'all know my profession. I'm gonna say it that way. I like to take pictures. I like to take pictures. I like to record. So any bitch that had sex with me in the past 10 years, I'm sorry. Y'all already know y'all on camera. Yeah, and they all know. They all know, so it don't matter.
That just
so
made me think
don't
of something.
matter.
On the flip side,
it don't matter.
If y'all got me in y'all phone, delete that shit. Delete that shit.
Y'all got me in y'all phone. Send it to me personally. Y'all need to know.
Laid up with a bitch butt ass before?
But y'all, hell yeah.
You think she got pictures of you to post in case y'all going into it?
No. The one thing I can say, if any picture or any video ever got recorded, it came off mine. Like, it's only probably
That's the one thing.
2 or 3 women I know for sure that got my.
I never lacked that hard.
I ain't never really lacked that hard, but I know for sure because I did it off their phone.
The one thing I can say about myself is that I have lacked to the point I just don't know.
Damn.
Like, it been times I just woke up, bro, and
bitches
we
got
did
him
a lot of
Mike Tyson.
Yeah.
Like, motherfuckers might have some photos of me that's like, look, this your nigga, bitch. Like, maybe post that shit on the timeline.
Nah.
I had some of those in college for sure.
I had a girl post me on her timeline. I didn't know she posted me. She did it on her Twitter.
Never.
Dead ass.
I just don't mess with bitches that will do shit like that.
I ain't care, but the picture was fire.
A lot of the times, it depends on like the type of women you attract or like the women you go for. Like a lot of the women I attract is like real, like not to say modest, but like they got their brains together. Like that type of shit don't go through their head for real, for real. Now if one of y'all bitches prove me wrong out of nowhere, bro, fuck you.
No, I'll be real with that. I feel you with that. A lot of modest girls ain't gonna do it. Yeah, like, a lot of modest they have problems.
Run into like
they have problems.
Traumatized whole shit like that.
Crash out. I like crash outs. You feel me? If you ain't like crash outs too. Motherfuckers ain't gonna crash. I mean by crash out, I mean like crash outs. They don't care about nothing, bro. Like you feel me? They don't care. So if I pull out
attract those like that.
I'll be real. In the middle of us doing, I'm not gonna just like start off and be like, hey, yeah, we finna start recording and let's do this shit. Let's make some content. Nah, bro. Middle of her doing that shit, I'm finna. Your ass going crazy. I'm finna record this shit. This is memorable. And I'm gonna say it just like that. And if they say yeah, if they don't say nothing back, it's a yeah to me. Mm-hmm. And if they do say like, nah, all right, cool, shit. We in this motherfucker, bro. I ain't got a motherfucker do none of this shit to do this shit. You feel me? Yeah. I just want my memorable moment because you are impressing me. Mm-hmm. Feel me? If you impress me, you got a video. So any girl that impressed me, you got a video. You know it.
Damn. It made me really appreciate the women that like niggas been able to go through and get around.
Gee,
like I know that last bad memory or like one bad memory can be like overtaking that shit sometimes, but like when you think back to it, be like, nah,
that was
this is
something decent, bro.
This was decent. Like I don't know what made it go wrong at the time, all the time. I can't remember all the time, but I'm like,
I remember I had a bad experience with a chick. Like I'm talking about.
What you mean?
All right, so me and Shorty end up recording ourselves, right? I'm thinking I'm in my mind during it. This. Fuck this shit. I don't feel like doing this shit, bro. This is not a third. But I sat up and watched my camera for like the 3 hours that was going on.
Yeah.
I was like, nah, G, I did this shit for 3 hours. I cannot be like, this was bad. This is why I'm like, all right, cool. I critique myself, kept it moving. And this is why I do this shit. I want to critique myself and keep it fucking moving, bro. And on to the next chick. The next girl gonna have a better experience than the girl right before it.
I feel like the reason I'm not allowed to have certain shit, I really think it's because of the person I am, bro. Because you remember when I had motherfuckers that would send me like nudes and all that shit.
Yeah.
And I was a fucking lunatic, wasn't I, G? I was like
showing it off.
Only my homie though. Tonio my homie. So like
that's a different story. I can show you.
So like motherfuckers send me shit and I'm looking like, this is crazy. Bro, look at this shit. And I'm like, it's crazy. That's the only time.
I feel that. I show it off, but I don't want to show my homies me. That's the only reason I don't show.
Oh no, only shit that my bitch.
If my bitch send me shit, I record a lot of shit.
It's 8-bit.
Y'all be making me feel like I'm not a good homie sometimes. So like
I'm just saying, like
I be real selfish with news, bro. Like if I'm gonna send me some shit or something like that, I do not be wanting to show it to niggas. Just in case this be a bitch. I'm gonna fuck with her forever.
Let me make this underlying thing because I gotta say it like this too. If I don't care about the bitch, I'll show y'all. Because if I really care about her and I really I'm really fucking around.
Is that P? Is that P though? Is that P though? You think bitches fuck with that?
I'll never send.
I ain't never fuck if they care about it or not, bro. Like, let's be real here. If I really fuck with you, I'm not gonna show my homies. If I was like, all right, you just a something I'm just piping and you just had a
Is she the type that when he got the blackmail photo he was talking about?
Yeah, you a stripper? I said even if I cared about you and you a fucking stripper or you doing some shit already.
Bitch, everybody seeing your cool.
Everybody seeing you.
Damn.
Oh, and if I feel like everybody seeing you, I'm showing my homies, bro.
I'm not sending it though. I've shown motherfuckers the only shit I've ever got sent to
my
me.
Homies. And I can point out my homies, bro. Like you feel me?
Yeah.
I just 2 other people in this group that I can say my homies, bro, and I show them that shit. No.
So like into that other question we put, like, what's one thing that y'all like number one overall above all else that y'all like really like about women?
My overall thing is like when a woman get very fucking comfortable with me and like really show me she like me with like, especially like physical touch and shit like that. Like you a dig in my nose type shit. Even though don't dig in my nose, I'm like you like me that fucking much and you cold.
Okay, so
I'd be happy as hell.
I feel that, but I'm used to that. I'm used to bitches kind of like being they self around me. So my biggest thing is being independent. Like I like a more of an independent chick. Like I do all of that shit, but still got your own independency of doing shit. That's
so you like when girls like can figure stuff out on their own.
Yeah. Just indulge shit first too. You feel me? I ain't.
What do you?
I'm a man. I'm a man. I am a man. Like you know how they be like, oh, men gotta always think about shit, or think about a date, or think about this, or do this first, do that. No, bitch. If you can't do that shit first, and I know you thinking about what you want, because I'm gonna say what I want. You feel me? Just say what you want.
So that's a love or like of yours that kind of developed from something you wasn't having, like for real, that you just not used to.
Like I told you, I grew up with women, so I can get a woman to act they self around me. I ain't worried about that part. It's just I need y'all to have some independency because y'all know for a fact I do a lot of shit.
Yeah.
Just don't take advantage of me.
You don't want to be doing so much for you and then having somebody take advantage.
And I just be like, and I look up in like a year later or 2 later, I'm like, what this bitch doing for me though?
So like, as for yours, when it comes to like physical touch and all that, like kind of elaborate on like give examples of like what that is for you.
Like I was saying, like somebody that's like, don't mind touching you like everywhere, like type shit. Don't mind like want hugs and all that shit like that. For me, I think it stands for like me being a person that don't like to be touched, right? So like when I actually like let people touch me or like touch other people, that means I really fuck with that person. Like if I give y'all a hug, that's very out of the ordinary, you know, for me type shit. Cause it just feel weird to be touched. So like I kind of project that.
Like shaking hands.
You see what I'm saying? It just is what it is. I don't know why I'm built like that. Don't pull too much. You get my cord too. But yeah, I'm like, damn, what happened?
Sit your head. Nah, go over there because I heard something pull. Yeah, look at the roadcaster real fast.
Yeah, you just fucked something up.
I fucked something up because I was like, why is this like this? Like, why is this hanging? And
I got it wrapped on.
I hit my unwrap it a little bit, gang. Unwrap, no, just do it from
unplugged in.
Damn. I needed this to drop on the ground. That shit was like,
all right, it's back normal.
That shit was tweaking.
I think though, getting back to the shit, for me, I think I fuck with anything with women that like shows me that they being like real vulnerable with me for real. So like, whenever we can have like, it been a lot of times, but like, say I'm like doing the shit with bitches or like, you know, doing whatever we do. And like, if we can have a real honest moment within that that's like funny or like joking and all that shit.
That should be lit.
And still be like getting to it or doing what we do. It's so real to me and so cold. Like, it been times where like, I had the fucking anxiety shit come up where you can't get your shit up. Mm-hmm. And like, how a bitch handle that situation really could determine how much I like them or not.
Hey, bro, if they cool as hell and start joking around with you, I love that shit. That shit be funny, boy.
I told a bitch one time that shit happened. I'm like, you must be giving me anxiety. And like, she took it real. Like, got just a real funny ass shit based off of that. And I'm like, cool, like type shit. I don't know. It's just something about stuff that's real vulnerable and like not the typical stuff you would expect from like conversing with somebody or being in a relationship with somebody.
I like a bitch who can yap too, but like not just yap on what she care about. I like one that can listen to what you care about.
Just a girl that can converse with some.
Like they can talk about anything. Like you ain't pigeonholed into like what you fuck with. Like you just can You a listener and a talker at the same time.
Yeah,
I feel like if you put me in a room with anybody in the world, I'll find a way to talk to them because I'm not self-absorbed type shit. So like, I use my knowledge of it, ask you questions, like real conversation. I feel like a lot of people don't be having real conversation. It be feeling so fucking weird.
Texting came out and everybody like to text, bro.
Yeah, a lot of people don't really develop their social skills in a back and forth conversation.
They on social media,
right? They say what they gotta say, and then it's like quiet because
they waiting on the next response.
Or they like waiting to see what you say, and then they won't even have nothing to like go off of what you said. They'll just say something else, and I'm like,
facts.
This ain't really a conversation.
That's why I like. I've always like putting myself in situations that made me uncomfortable ever since I graduated high school. Cause like in high school, whenever something made me uncomfortable, I just close my mouth, don't say nothing. But nowadays, whenever something make me uncomfortable, I just go for it, like head on, full fledged. Like even like when I started doing like them 20v1s and all that stuff, like the object of like recording something and knowing that it's gonna be like put out regardless of what you do really changes your mindset on how you approach it. Yeah. So like no matter what, when I step up here, whatever I do or say is gonna get put on the internet.
Put on camera.
It's different from when I record something myself and I can look at it and be like, cool, I'm not gonna post this. I can cut this out. But I'm like, I gotta really like be in the moment and do what I wanna do.
I feel
and so like that's how I kind of force myself to get into a mentality of just doing stuff. Like when I went to that 20v1 shit or like the balloon pop shit, I'm just like, the moment up until I got up there, I didn't know what I was gonna do or what I was gonna say. But like I feel like that helps you get better at like doing. If that's your goal to be that.
I'm glad you just made me remember that shit,
bro.
I'll smack shorty ass,
bro. What? You made that shit work. That was decent.
On me.
I'm about to say it looked like really good when motherfuckers was doing that 20v1. It didn't look like motherfuckers was actually like really trying hard and trying to put the shit together in their head in a moment and all that shit like that. Yeah. I feel like I always had like some decent social skills. It's just like I didn't always want the responsibility of them social skills, if that make any sense.
Yeah.
Like I can talk to anybody and do all that, but then like, what if I don't got the energy to really fucking take on what they got going on or what they want to talk about? Like you might be really excited and really want to get into this, and I'm like, but do I want to set myself up for that? We can be here for an hour. And I think that's a product of like my household too. Like my pops can talk for a long time. And I'm like, once he excited and he going, unless I really give a fuck about that shit, it might start feeling like I'm trapped at some point. So that stopped me from like engaging with people as much as I probably would naturally, you know, just out of curiosity and all that shit like that. Like even when we on that game, when motherfuckers be doing like them squad fields, we play Call of Duty Warzone, y'all. So we got 3 of us. We be trying to play on quads. We need a 4th. The way you play with a 4th, they just add somebody else, a stranger, into your shit. We play on our own fucking with our own mics all synced up to each other. We don't play with the guests. The guests don't hear shit we say the whole time. We conversate amongst each other. And it's cause I'm like, if we let this third motherfucker on, I don't know what conversing with him gonna be like. Yeah. So I'm like, is that something I feel like doing? No. Yes, I can converse with that nigga if I choose to, but that might be irritating as hell. Might not be able to understand this nigga. He might be stupid. He might make motherfuckers mad.
Yeah.
I'm like, nah, I'm cool.
Yeah, it really just be about, I don't know. I'm all about just experiencing shit now. Like all of my past stuff, I kind of like let a lot of it go. Like nowadays, I just do stuff for the plot. Mm-hmm. Like if I think for the plot development of my life, if it'll be interesting, I do it.
Yeah. I fuck with that. Especially with talking to motherfuckers. I have been doing that a lot more like recently now. Like, especially with women. I'm like, depending on how you like your first impression with motherfuckers be, it always be awkward to like some degree depending on where you at. Yeah. And now something I've been trying to do is like always cut through that awkwardness by being as real as possible. Cause like the most natural thing gotta be the truest thing.
Yeah. I think for me, one of the biggest obstacles that I found myself facing now is kind of being like friends with women that are like, I would traditionally just deem like attractive or like my type, but like not going after them type shit. Like being in the situation where like you want to keep it strictly business, keep it professional, be on like your P's and Q's on your accords and all of that stuff. Cause like, I don't know, a lot of times when like, you know, girls get to flirting with you or like y'all got certain like relationship dynamics between you and somebody that you would like deem as like traditionally attractive, like you will just go for it and it'll be like some shit and y'all do what y'all do. But like, I feel like it's kind of a decent challenge to try to keep that stuff kind of like platonic in a way and like not push that boundary on it or like move into that realm if you don't have to.
I do the opposite of that. I really don't put nothing on nothing anymore. And it kind of like helps like my brain with not like overthinking situations and shit like that. Cause I'm like, I'm only one half of that choice. Like, I kind of like been trying to take my arrogance out of that. Like, I'm gonna keep this strictly platonic. Maybe she don't want to keep it strictly platonic. So you got to be able to adapt to that when that come around.
I see.
So now I just like observe what the situation is now instead of just noodle balling through it the whole entire time.
Keep
to see whatever it's gonna be.
You know, we always say the bitch gonna choose.
Yeah, but they gonna choose. But
and like, the thing is, I tried to make it to the point where like I'm not the person pushing the boundaries on shit if it's like the expectation is not mutual.
Yeah, I just ride the flow.
No,
I think that's the easiest way to do it. Is just ride the flow.
I feel this, and as off past experience, women set the boundaries. Men don't set shit.
And you can set your own boundaries too.
Well, men set the boundaries to certain shit. Like our standard, we set standards. We don't set boundaries.
No, I'm a boundary setter, motherfucker. That's why. This is why you can still talk to your old hoes and all that shit if you ever wanted to. Not to say you is. But you can.
It's boundaries, but it's not boundaries. But a lot of women boundaries are more stricter than it is men boundaries. Let's say it that way.
As long as they don't like you.
Yeah, I'm about to say that's
even if they like you, it's
they
still
like you. Them boundaries ain't shit but talk most of the time. Sad to say, and they'll tell you
they'll renege on their boundaries too, like a motherfucker when they like you. You push that boundary, and then they being airheads the next day. It is what the fuck it is.
I'm a boundary set motherfucker. Like he was saying, like if you want to like keep it platonic, like you want to try to keep it platonic, I would see where it's at, and then whatever I feel in that moment, that's what I'll roll with. Cause you don't always want to keep it platonic,
bro.
You don't always. Let's not cap. You might go into it like, yeah, I'm gonna keep it platonic with this bitch. I don't need to date every bitch, and then you be like,
she fire.
If I miss out on this bitch, I might not meet another motherfucker like this again. She fire all around.
But then you can also say the same thing about like, all right, you feel that way, and then you can have a double take and be like, if I really stay with this bitch, I might be missing out on a good bitch.
And I'm about leaving that freedom for that. You know what I'm saying? Like I know like a lot of people want to be disciplined with it and fight certain feelings off. I'm like, sometimes you should just ride your feelings and see where it go. Like that's a skill in itself. Like seeing what shit will go.
No, I did that too many times. No.
But you fucked somebody bitch before.
I have 2 baby mamas. I'm not going off what he just
said. But that's different.
That's a whole nother scenario.
Different. You talking about different like risk and takes and all that shit. Because I have been doing this and I ain't got nobody present.
I let my motherfucking feelings. No, listen. All right, let me clear this up.
Your feelings
let me clear this up.
Starting up a brand new life on this planet is two different things.
Let me clear it up now. Let me clear it up. I have 2 baby mamas. They both got 5 to 6 years out of me. You feel me? Both of them. You feel me? Both of them. So it's just, I let feelings ride sometimes, gang, and then they got the kid. They ain't get the kid in the beginning, and I stayed with their ass. I stayed with them and got the kid. Sometimes you just gotta.
But your situation is a risk. It is risk to be taken.
Keep things platonic. I'm gonna speak for the baby daddies,
bro. There's bitches out here that been trying to keep shit with platonic with all types of niggas, and then baby daddied up with a fucked up nigga right after
crazy ass dumbass nigga. See, that's y'all fault.
But that's what I'm saying. Not ours. It don't matter either way.
This when it start getting to the point where like I really do believe in like soulmates though, cause it is like certain like bitches and like motherfuckers that'll be in your life that like you won't see yourself getting like married or doing other stuff, but for some reason you don't want to not be with this.
Be with them for the. All right, I got attachment. I ain't gonna say I got attachment problems, but I definitely used to have attachment problems, bro. You feel me? So it was old hoes that I used to have attachments to. So it's not like we keep things platonic. We keep things just strictly as friends, like strictly as friends. She's like
until it's time to not be.
It's time to not be fucking friends, but we keep shit fucking friends because I just can't. I can't do it. I can't blame.
I think it comes down to like, I think people really appreciate people they can relate to and understand.
Yeah.
At the basis of it. So like when you find somebody that understands you and like gets you, but y'all both know what y'all want and what y'all want to do, it's like the perfect, and then it aligns.
And then say y'all just keep things platonic and y'all both just keep that shit platonic, but y'all both got that feeling towards each other. Like, damn, this is like one of my best friends. Or this nigga, I can say anything to this nigga or anything to this woman. Anything, like, you feel me? It's just like,
the thing is,
you gotta stay my friend then. If I can't have no relationship with you, if I know I can't have no relationship with you,
like 90% of the time,
friend.
that stuff is like fake and like manufactured though. Cause like,
nope.
A lot of times with women, eventually they gonna start to tell you they want more from the shit. If y'all chilling, y'all kicking, you may think you have a certain situation set up, but then little shit start bothering her.
No,
you with this all the time. You never got time for me.
You right, and then you're wrong too, cause I lived through this shit too, G. It's like these women, G, it's a crazy game, cause it's like they'd be like, I want to start doing more and I want to start doing this, but I don't want a relationship. I don't want to mess up what we got going or mess up how we are, because relationships,
bro.
That word relationship,
the word people talking like
marriage,
they know the future, bro.
No, but it's the thing though. The word relationship, this is proven fact, bro. To having a friend for 4, 5, 6, 7 years, and then turn around and start dating their ass, and then it's just like fuck up, and now we not friends, we not this and we not that no more. It's just like, I'd rather just stay your friend and we could have kept doing our bullshit and acting like we was fucking relationship. The situation shit works more than a relationship.
People
most of the
gotta
time.
get over hindsight.
No, bro,
it's being bitches, bro.
No, I'm gonna say it like this.
Let me say this.
Let me say it like
this.
this.
People are bitches, man. Everything can't turn out perfect in the end, bro.
Sometimes the spiciness of the us not being together, but us fucking with each other works.
It can work for a time. Shit
comes in waves for life.
Shit comes in waves and motions, bro. If you feel like if you fucking with a bitch, right? Y'all real cool. All that shit real cool. You start to feel like you love this bitch. I'm not finna try to keep it platonic. Cause I'm scared that I ain't gonna be able to get this situation with this bitch again if we pursue it all the way. Like, no.
That depends on the nigga though. Cause I'm a nigga that literally will say I can love a chick and still love another fucking chick.
That's fine. That's a lot of people. What I'm saying is, if I wake up with the instinct that tells me I want this to be my girl, like my girl, I'm gonna follow that instinct because that's what I felt at that time.
Yeah.
And then if it go down 2-3 months and I start to not feel that way, I will find a way to transition out of that, because like, okay, now it's time to see what this can be. And if we end up not being able to talk after that, so be it. It's okay. It's okay to lose certain things. It's okay. But what I will do is get the maximum happiness out of me following what I want at all times.
And I'm going to get the maximum happiness and say my maximum happiness and be like, I actually like this chick being around me every once in a while.
Figure out a way to do it.
And I'm going to figure out a way, even if it's like a once a month thing, 2 months a month thing, like every 3, 4, 5 months I see your ass, or I wait 6 fucking years and we still fucking homies and I see your ass after that. It is what the fuck it is. So you're going to be right there when I call your ass. That's all I care about.
So do y'all think that y'all will ever get married?
No. I don't. Well, depending on marriage.
I'm definitely going to get married one day.
So I'm going to get married, but I don't believe in legal marriage. And that's me being 100%. I don't believe in being married.
You want to know why I'm going to get married one day? Because the women in our country love getting married. And I know, even if it's for one night, the woman that she's gonna be that night is gonna be probably one of the best of her she's ever been in her life, and I want to experience that type of energy from somebody.
Why every time I see people post honeymoon pics, I'm like, y'all, wow,
y'all was lit.
Yes.
Y'all was lit. That was lit all before that.
I'm not gonna lie, that's a problem I have. I have a very bad problem that, like, when I meet people that's in a relationship, I instantly think about the shit that they do that they don't tell nobody. That'd be the number one thing I think about. And I really realized that when I realized, like, my girl, 2 of her friends, they like real conservative with like how they live life and all that. Like, you don't know nothing about them.
Sluts like, probably back at the crib.
Once I fucking like met them together in a room together, I'm like, y'all some nasty niggas, bro. Cause I know y'all tweaking. I know y'all just what I know about what me and my girl do. Right. I know y'all niggas be tweaking.
Right.
That shit be crazy,
bro. I was thinking about that same exact shit when I was at work the other day. Cause motherfuckers like, yeah, you be so cool and so quiet and da da da. And I'm like, oh. cause then it bubbled into them talking like how niggas might be with like sex and shit. You know, at my job they be getting all sexual innuendo all crazy and shit, bro.
Yeah.
And they like got this whole image of how I would be with that shit in their head. No, y'all don't even know.
Half of it.
I stripped the whole chicken bone with that shit. Like nothing off limits. Y'all probably got me as cool niggas gonna do it like this.
He not
beat
doing
it with
this.
the boxers on type shit. He not doing this. He not doing that. Meanwhile, pig feet, hog maw, the whole fucking.
Give me the whole plate.
Give me the whole
top to
plate.
bottom.
The one thing I know I've learned about like women with that stuff is that like what you say is so much more important than what you do.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you can talk to a bitch the right way during like fucking and all that shit, you can get whatever you want out of them.
Yup.
It's insane.
It just be no. It also depends on the women though. If it's one of those ones that like, if it's a bitch that's really listening to what you got to say, yeah. If it's one of them bitches that's like be focusing on what they feeling,
yeah.
Some of them want you to shut the fuck up. They don't care what you're saying. They trying to focus on what they trying to feel. And I've seen that before.
I fuck with that heavy.
I like the ones that like to focus on both. That feel what you saying and feel what you feeling. And
it's a spectrum, bro.
And we thorough.
Niggas know that
I love
feeling.
them. I'm not saying it's every woman, but I definitely know.
Niggas know that vibration feels and motherfuckers huffing all in your end shit, gripping your niggas.
Mm-hmm. Like it's sometimes.
Or if you talk, if you say something to me, I say I know you want to talk,
bro.
So I know you want to talk.
It's times I ain't said nothing to the bitch, but all she heard was sound effects because I was putting in work and I couldn't talk. Like it's either I'm gonna talk and be half-assed or I'm gonna be the fucking wild animal you need today. And motherfuckers is teed. But there's also times I talk motherfuckers all the way through this shit. Slow shit, all that type of shit. And like motherfuckers on wig the fuck out. So like it really depends on the bitch. I just be wanting to know when we in these offices and at these jobs and shit.
Run the rest of it.
What type of bitch are you? Like what would this bitch be like?
Gooner.
You know what I'm saying?
On me, G. I love goon chicks though. Girls like, that could be a goon, man.
They scare me though.
I love them though.
They scare me.
They don't scare me at all. They excite me, cause women that this is the thing,
bro. If a girl go to suck on your nipple, bro, that's scary.
I don't give a flying fuck. I don't think no girl can outgoon me other than I have a. This is where I have my boundaries. I have my boundaries to certain shit.
I'll show from the
don't outgoon
You can
me.
be outgoon.
No, I can't be outgoon because as soon that goon level get hit, I'm punching. I'm
about to say, look.
You ain't finna put nothing in my booty, right?
You feel me, dog? I don't get outgooned, bro. I don't get outgooned.
But you can be.
No, I can't.
You just don't want. You just won't let them.
It
but
will
you
not
can
happen.
be. I'm about to say, don't say these bitches
I
get outgooned.
don't get outgooned, bro. They can outgoon themselves, but I'm not getting outgooned, bro. You feel me?
Bro, you ever have bitches asking you the questions like trying to like
you do this,
try to get it out you without doing it? Like how you feel about this? And it's slowly sneaking towards that hell no area.
No, I had a girl that tried. No, bro.
No, I ain't never had nobody trying the moment, but I had motherfuckers try to get them questions in like little by little.
Hey, I got an M on an asshole. About that shit.
No, gang. When I say I had a girl physically try me,
no, that's
she tried
crazy.
to try me. Mind you, I'm standing up too.
That's crazy.
Yo.
That's crazy.
What you doing? I thought you would like something like that. Hell the fuck no.
That's crazy.
I do not do it. Don't try your ex-boy. That's all I told her. I was like, try your ex-boyfriend.
But that's what I was going to say.
Try your ex-boyfriend.
It made me think about how many times have you done shit like this. And I'm like, do I want to keep fucking with the girl who has done this before?
Multiple times.
Like, can I move on for knowing that you
randomly do it?
Can I move on for knowing you ate a nigga ass before? Probably not. We probably need to stop this.
We need to talk. Like,
I
like goons, but I like goons that let me figure out how goon the level is.
Like, no, but imagine if it's like somebody you want to wife though, bro, and she like she ate a nigga ass before. I'm like,
it'd be funny. She did it before. She never told you until y'all got married, and then she tried it when y'all got married. And then she's like, yeah, I did it, but once before when I was like a kid.
Conversation though, because like once motherfuckers get married, bro. I will say, a lot of the shit I went out done, like, if it's like eating ass and all that shit, I went out ate my bitch ass and all that shit back when I was little. But we was married, I probably would have did it because we would have been locked in. I wouldn't have to worry about people telling and all that shit. You know, back then you still cared about people knowing what you was doing.
Nowadays, motherfuckers.
I feel like if you married, you'll probably be way more open to other shit.
But I don't think,
you know it probably won't leave your household.
Yeah, but I still don't. No,
loose.
this is the thing. It will leave your household. Let y'all get a divorce. Let y'all get irritated.
But it depends on who you married.
It don't matter, bro. Let y'all get.
I'm pretty sure Will Smith probably on did some wild, wicked shit, but
and
we
Jada
never heard of
telling.
it. We never heard of. We hear rumors, but we never heard of it out of Jada's mouth. That's cap.
Jada is out here.
You won't be able to find out one clip of Jada saying anything on camera. Is what I'm saying.
She out here saying wilder shit to expect that.
Expecting it and knowing it happened for a fact will always be completely different.
I feel that. I feel that.
You know that.
She has said wilder shit on the same spectrum that you already know. She would say this wild shit. That shit is happening.
The most wild shit we probably thought of the biggest rumors with them is all that swingers and all that shit like that. But he probably got way worse shit that been kept under wraps.
Yeah, like the Diddy shit. Like the Diddy shit. Like the Diddy shit been in the mo.
But that's what I'm saying. If you got a girl that you don't gotta worry about running their mouth, like your road dog type shit, I'm pretty sure you ain't got. You wanna know how I know? Cause when you on these crazy ass sites, bro, and it be these couples, it's no way they friends know they do this shit unless they seen this video. Yeah. Like they are wilding. But I can tell they locked in for real. Because they are wilding.
No, money.
I ain't never liked the bitch that much to do some of the shit these niggas
money
be
make
doing
people
with
different with them, though. Money make them different.
Bro, some of these motherfuckers ain't even making bread, bro. 450 views on this shit. Just got dropped.
They in the love for the game.
They ain't even real stars. Yeah. They ain't in love. That's what I'm saying. They fuck with each other. They just want to have a porn phase of their relationship.
I will say, going to that original question of like what we like about women, one of my favorite things about women is like the moment before things becomes like physical. Like I like when the relationship turned from like we talking, we having fun to when like now we get into physical stuff. Like when a woman like randomly start doing shit that lets you know like y'all finna cap. But I don't know, something about that is crazy.
But again, let's be real with that. Like that feeling could be an hour to weeks. Like who you don't know from the first time we become physical.
Yeah, that's my thing though. That's why I like it. It's so rare that you get to experience that. Like once you experience it, you can't experience it again, type thing. It's like whenever
you can have a one night and never stop fucking the chick either.
But I'm saying though, you'll never get to experience the first time that y'all did that.
I know what
you only get to experience the first time once.
I see what you're saying.
I knew I was gonna hit a girl when I was like on my phone, and then she had put her chin like on my shoulder, like looking like this, her face real close to mine type shit. No.
What you doing?
Since when we this close? Like since when you rock with me like that?
Like that type of shit really make you feel something. Like I still remember like when
the unexpected touch of shit before we get like it's the physical.
You fuck with
the
me,
physical before the fucking.
The one time we had some girls come down to school or whatever, we was finna go to like some party stuff. Like we was just chilling, how we be chilling. And we went to one of our homies' dorms and they was playing the game and shit. And like we was playing, we like pulled up licking and stuff, and I'm just standing there. And then like Shorty came over and like wrapped herself around my arm,
sat on you
and like
shit.
laid on my shoulder, and I was like,
"So you like the unexpected?
Damn, this finna go dummy. I'm finna tweet."
You like the unexpected touching, the unexpected physical shit. Like it's physical, but it's unexpected physical stuff.
Even when it's expected though, because then I also had like a Shorty that came to my crib before, and it was like this was our first time meeting. We met on like Twitter type shit, and she came over. I opened that door up, bro. And like I'm a nigga that like challenges type shit. Like I like when you present me with shit I gotta work around. Mm-hmm. So she opened the door and she was like, "Oh, you a shorty? I wouldn't even have known." Cause like I'm 5'6", bro. She like 5'4", 5'5". We ain't that far apart in height. Mm-hmm. And instantly I'm like, cool, time to get on my P's and Q's and like instantly joking and shit and going along with it and all that. And you know we ended up being a thing like all that shit. But like I don't know. I like being challenged on shit, bro. I really like when women like got something to themselves, but also can like understand and empathize with who they talking to. That should be cold to me, bro. And that goes across the spectrum. Even with like a girl you not sexual with, a girl that's just your friend, a girl that's just your this. Like I just like how women interact with people, bro. Yeah. I fuck with it.
Me too.
Don't we all? I was about to say, let's be real. Don't we all, folks? Like that we get something that's unexpected that we not normally used to. Don't we all love that shit?
Say that again.
The things that we not expected that we're used to.
Oh yeah, I still remember the first time I fucked a bitch in my car. Didn't expect it.
Yeah.
At all. I didn't even have my tents yet.
Yeah. I remember that day too. I remember the day I got my tents, and I remember the day I don't got my tents. It was two separate cars.
I remember the place. I remember the time.
All that
I
shit.
remember how I felt outside. I know the outfit I had on. I know
It's
what
like,
I took off.
Bro, me and the shorty drove to a place separately, bro. We had
link
a
up.
good time. We was chilling. And as we walking back to like the cars and shit, she walks to my car when she drove here. So I'm like, all right, let me see what's going on. Get in my car, cut the radio on and shit. We chilling, we talking. Motherfuckers is not trying to leave and go to their car. So I mean, I instantly, bro, I'm the type of nigga, I can't even like let the known shit like just fade out. I'm like, we might as well go ahead and get in the back seat. And motherfuckers like, why would we do that? I'm like, don't fucking play with me. I'm finna climb my ass back here. We finna do what we finna do that we know we came here to do.
I hate kicking shit off in the back seat, boy.
Yeah.
I kick shit off in that front seat.
Bro. No, you got it.
Put you on or something. Women love when you touch their hands.
Bro.
Doing this matters.
I wish I can do the little shit first, bro. I just went through a situation like this.
The hands matter, bro.
So last year around Halloween time, 13th floor type shit. Me and this shorty, we get ready to go to the shit. We get high and everything beforehand. She was talking like we weren't gonna fuck that day or whatever. Like, if we did, it was gonna be some shit that was like out of the blue type shit. But you know me, I'm like, oh, this park right here, we was going past a park on the way to the shit. So I'm like, this park right here, low key was crack.
We busting.
It will, but still trying to show Bob me off for the shit. So I'm like, it's cool. I'm just trying to have a fun time anyway. So we do the little 13th floor shit. It's scary as hell. I'm high as hell. Shit was busting. We get in the car. We driving back to her crib. We driving past this park. What you trying to do? Da 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 da. Motherfuckers talking like they just want to go in the crib and go to sleep. So, damn, this bitch. I'm like, fuck her. But I'm like, all right, cool. Let's take it back to the crib. We get to her crib. We sitting in front of the crib, bro. She taking forever to get out this car. She like talking this shit. I'm like, I thought you wanted to. I'm like, if you wanted to go to sleep, you wouldn't be sitting here running your mouth. Mm-hmm. I'm like, I know what it is. She just need a push in the right direction. That's all that is. So like, I'm like, all right, I'm finna get up out of here. I'm finna hit this motherfucker with the craziest sham guy though, bro. I'm like, I'm finna get up out of here. Motherfuckers do their little kiss, and then you know when you lean over the shit to kiss.
I said what you. I ain't say you had to get out,
bro. Gave her a crazy ass kiss. Grabbed her chin before she pulled all the way, pulled her in, got her neck type shit. Let's go to that park.
Indeed.
Cracking up, bro. Instantly, not wasting no time. Put that bitch right back in drive. Zoomed over there to that park.
We different. Hey, I'm finna peel off. I ain't tell you to get outside. I ain't tell you to leave. We finna pull off. All right.
Bro, the shit was just funny as hell, bro.
She funny, though, for that. That's hilarious.
Bro, she instantly caved in on that. I'm like, you know you want to. I'm like, why? I'm like, sometimes they like to play that game just for the plot, bro. And I'm like, sometimes you got to find your role in the plot to make shit go where it's supposed to go.
Understand this. Even dumb bitches like a good story. I'm going to say it just
why
like
they got to
that.
be dumb, though? That's
because I just want to say it that way. Because every man on this is going to understand that. I don't care about the woman. Every man, I was speaking that to dudes on that one. They all love the story. They all love the story. Regardless, a romantic novel, read one. If you do exactly everything that's in that, every woman gon' fall.
Yeah, shades agree.
Every woman gon' fall. They make them bitches for a reason.
That shit so.
They love a good story.
Girls who read on freaky books, boy.
It's the build up, but it's the role play. It's the word role play for a reason, bro. It's the role play before the situation.
That's one thing you do.
You don't got good role play, good conversation.
You gotta learn to love foreplay and shit.
Yeah, if like foreplay, role play, all the same.
No matter how it come though, like, you got girls that still like foreplay and like the different sense of foreplay, like just running your mouth.
It's certain different, and it's different foreplay for every chick. Like it's different shit that turn them on. So it's like you just gotta catch that lane, and once you catch it.
I'm gonna change the name of this pod, bro. We just gonna be the Goon Pod.
Yeah, we Gooners.
The Gooners.
The Gooners.
The Gooners. The Gooners.
Y'all, this technically supposed to be a Patreon, but this is gonna be a regular episode. So don't expect us to have some busting ass topics from the fucking culture. No, we just getting our shit off. We out here in a different city and shit. Yeah. We seeing fine motherfuckers. We seeing fine questionable shit. Motherfuckers.
That's what it is now. We calling all fine shit.
You feel me?
Welcome to Atlanta.
The Don here.
Oh, me. I'm just saying, y'all want to do this about the asshole? To get us?
Go ahead.
Hi, am I the asshole for not covering my friend's birthday bill at a fancy restaurant? I know people probably get tired of hearing shit like this, but we don't give our opinions on this shit because we get tired of hearing it, so listen up. One of my close friends, Sarah, recently celebrated her birthday. She sent out an invite to a group of us saying she wanted to have dinner at her favorite restaurant to celebrate. I was excited because Sarah and I have been friends for years, and I've always tried to make her birthday special. When we arrived, it turned out that the favorite restaurant was an upscale place I'd never been to before. The menu was shockingly expensive, like $50 for a basic entree. Why'd she say expensive like 3 times? It's cool. I'm currently on a tight budget, so I ordered the cheapest dish and water, thinking I'll just focus on enjoying the company type shit. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the night, Sarah announced that since it's her birthday, she assumed that everybody gonna split the bill and all that shit. The bill came out to about $150. Everyone else awkwardly agreed, but I quietly told her I couldn't afford to chip in and that I hadn't planned for this expense. Sarah was visibly upset and said I was ruining her birthday by being stingy. Some of our friends sided with her, saying it's customary to treat the birthday person. I left feeling humiliated and wondering if I was in the wrong.
No.
I got this.
She the asshole.
You got it?
Yeah, I got this
for
one.
not covering her birthday.
You're the asshole.
Huh?
And yes, on phone them, you're the asshole. This why? Huh? Because I'm tired of bitch-ass niggas in this society. Everybody got to stop being bitch niggas. I'm tired of this shit. You invited to a fucking party for a birthday, motherfucker. If you really stand on what you stand on, ask motherfuckers how the fuck this shit getting paid for. We all finna go out somewhere. We all going there. Start saying the shit beforehand. Stop just assuming. Everybody want to be comfortable and avoid conflict. I'm tired of conflict avoiding niggas. You don't want to get in conflict because you don't know who gonna pay. But you're going on a birthday dinner for somebody. Ask the questions then. Ask the fucking questions.
Cap.
Who's paying for this?
Cap.
Are we all paying for your birthday meal before we go? And if you a real nigga, you gonna ask that. Is you not?
Cap.
Do you go to the fucking? Do you go to the auto shop and say I want an oil change, and then you just let them tell you the price after they already changed the oil? You ask them the price before they change your oil. You don't ask them the price after the shit already done. Stand on business.
This is your money. But no, listen. That's my oil. That's my food. That's my something. That's coming towards me. If me going to one of y'all dinners, right? Like I'm gonna put it this local, right?
Bitch.
I love y'all.
Bitch.
You feel me? But if I ain't got it, I'm not paying for that shit.
Okay, if you don't got it, let that be known then. Though. If we all going out to dinner, be like, okay, look, you know how it's gonna come. I'm gonna say we going out to dinner tonight. Just be like, cool. Are we paying separately or are we paying together? But that's a simple question. But can you not ask that simple question?
This the thing though. This is 100%.
Ask me before you answer. I'm gonna let you answer. But can you answer that simple question?
I gotta say this. If this was me, this was 100% me, and I want my fucking meal paid for, and I know I don't feel like paying for my shit, I'm gonna tell my peoples that. I'm not gonna tell my.
You talking about a whole different thing though. That's you. We talking about somebody else.
Her friend should have said that shit. She's not an asshole.
We're talking about if this happened to you as an outsider.
She's not an asshole is what I'm saying. Because her friend should have said something.
If me, you, and Tonio go out and we get to the bar and I say y'all need to pay for my meal,
I will pay for it then. Different story. Because you said something. Don't expect.
I'm on both sides.
No, I'm saying
to pay for it though.
In the same situation, a bill just came. And I be like, y'all paying for my bill without telling y'all beforehand. You gonna pay my shit?
Yeah, that's me.
That's cap.
I'm cap.
You would no. Let me not cap. You would, but I'm saying for the situation. For the situation. No way.
I'm gonna keep it a bean.
If I'm broke, if I'm 100% broke. And you said that
both
shit to me, and I had enough money in my pocket just to pay for me.
No,
and you lay that on me. I'm like,
both is assholes. Because as a motherfucker that's broke and don't got money like that, you need to do everything in your power to keep your bread. That means asking the right questions. I'm with him on that. But also the friend is an ass. This sentence itself is an asshole ass question. Since it's my birthday, I'm assuming y'all don't mind splitting my bill.
That's an asshole.
I'm like, you did wait until the shit was over with, and everybody was like, hold on. Cause like everybody
you put on the spot.
Like now it's like, oh shit.
You put on the spot to see if I got money in my pocket. And I'm a broke bitch, nigga. So no, nigga, I'm not paying for your shit. I'm not mad at her.
So both of them assholes, they just need to communicate, bro. People need to stop assuming shit.
I'm sorry. The asshole goes on the birthday girl still. If you assumed that shit in the first place, because you went to your dinner, it was like, I'm finna make these.
But a lot of people assume that they people will pay for their birthday dinner though. But that's not like it's not customary.
But you went to your dinner expecting it. You went to the dinner.
A lot of people
beforehand.
go to their dinners expecting it though.
I feel no, not a grown ass person is gonna pay for their own shit.
You see the discourse that these motherfuckers be having. This is an ongoing thing, like Republicans versus Democrats, my nigga. A lot of people think
I'm
like this.
I'm not finna go to my own dinner and be like, all right, yeah, if I didn't tell y'all off drip, I'm not finna expect for y'all to
this post was made 6 hours ago. It is 2024. Both parties supposed to be asking these questions in 2024. This has been a Twitter argument for a decade, bro.
I feel that.
So both parties supposed to be asking about this shit by now. I'm not gonna hold you.
Whoever's not getting what they want or getting their questions answered is a bitch at this point in society. If you're not gonna answer what you need to get done for you, be about your damn self for once. I'm tired of society steady saying everybody need to be held accountable for this. No, accountable to yourself is the main shit you need to be. Because when you get scammed on your Venmo and they send that money to somebody, nobody's gonna pay your ass your $1,200 back. Your $1,200 gone.
Nobody want to hear you just boo-hooing.
Nobody want to hear you bitching.
So take care of yourself. That's what I was saying about that Mr. Beast shit a while back. Remember we was talking about the medicine shit with all that shit was going wrong?
Yes.
I'm like, if you're not doing what you need to do as an adult to take care of yourself, you can't be all bitchy at other people. You gotta open your mouth. Everybody is out here hoes and bitches. Everybody's scared. Everybody's scared of confrontation. I'm with him on that shit 100%. People be having best friends they scared to get into confrontation with.
Facts.
I feel like I can tell my homies and say anything, because if y'all keep doing something that annoys me, I'm not gonna blow up on my homies and end up fighting my homies over some shit I should have been said something to, and they probably would have been cool enough to be like, oh, my bad, bro. My bad, gang. Even if we gotta argue about it a little bit, at least you will know now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
People need to advocate for themselves, bro. Motherfuckers don't be advocating. I work at a mental health hospital, bro. People be going in that bitch with no accountability. Not advocating for themselves at all, bro. And they be mad as hell when they in that bitch for whatever time, bro. Case in point, it's a nigga in there right now, bro. His family, he got into an argument with his family.
Allegedly.
The wife told his parents called the police or whatever they did. He ain't hit nobody. It was just an argument. Some separate shit that niggas see in their household all the time. He ended up going to the hospital for whatever something he had going on. And then they took his ass to the mental hospital. And you know, once you get admitted to that shit, you can't leave on your own. The doctors and the social workers and the discharge planners have to clear you. You are no longer a free man with your own will. You cannot get out that building on your own.
That's crazy.
So I'm like,
and you lose your FOIA card.
As a grown man.
You lose your FOIA card?
If you get checked into a mental health facility in Illinois, you lose your shit for 5 years.
So this is my thing. I'm like, this has all these consequences to it. You as a grown man need to not just go with the flow of everything else somebody else got going on and then be bitchy afterwards. Because who want to listen to a grown man say, man, I'm not supposed to be here. And bro, at the end of the day, you're here. Yeah. And you probably wouldn't have been here if you paid attention to what the fuck was going on and asked questions. Where I'm going. What is this? We taking you here. Why you taking me here? How long I'm going to be here? What is this for? Mm-hmm. They don't give you shit that sound right. No, I don't want to go here. I don't consent to that. I refuse. You see what I'm saying? People got to advocate for themselves, bro. We be trying to make kids advocate for themselves more than adults. We telling the kids, speak up. Somebody touch you, speak up. Motherfuckers fucking your wig up. You do not speak up. And then you go to Facebook and try to shit on her. Don't go to her shop, y'all. Bitch, she probably would have fixed it for you if you would have said something.
Right then and now.
Ooh, I almost said one of our homies' names.
What's on our topic list, bro?
So yeah, both of y'all assholes. Both of y'all assholes. 2 hours in? Yeah, we 2 hours in.
Damn.
I feel like I put another AITA on there. Did I not?
No, you only put one. Fuck. Unless you wanted to talk about this tanning bed shit.
It was what else I put on there? I put the tanning bed shit.
What's another topic we want to talk about?
Have you ever slept with a married woman in a relationship? And
we on some relationship shit this entire pod, folks?
We gonna keep going it?
We going in a relationship?
I have. I hit a bitch.
I have too, but I ain't fucking married bitch. She was in a relationship.
I never fucked a married person before. That's so insane.
Fucking a married chick is crazy.
I'm not one of them people that appease to all them morals and shit all the way, but I do feel like there's a certain risk that comes with fucking married people that don't come with like fucking other people.
Listen here, Jerry.
Death.
I think I'm the crash out of this thing because I would love to fuck a married bitch. bitch. I ain't gonna.
I would too, and I'm not saying that I wouldn't. I'm just saying, like, no. Let me say the risk. The risk is about the same no matter what. Cause you can have crash outs that's not married. Mm-hmm. It's the validation in it. Like me, I feel like if the crash out is validated, I might let more of the crash out slide than usual because I'm feeling guilty about it to a certain degree. You know what I'm saying? Like, if this ain't your bitch for real, like, y'all ain't married, y'all just boyfriend, girlfriend, but motherfuckers be moving how they be moving. I'm like, hey, bro, don't tweak her. I'll fuck you up, bro, because at the end of the day, this really ain't your bitch. Marry her then.
I mean, it's like the whole, you ain't gonna, this not really your bitch shit.
But if it's a married motherfucker with kids and all that shit, and I know I'm probably blowing your household up, even though it's her fault because she shouldn't let me do it, I'm like, I still feel some of that guilt. I'm like, damn, I am kind of fucked it up.
We different when it comes to that guilt part. I ain't gonna feel not one bit of it.
I won't say guilt. I will say it will have some conscious like impact though. Like it would be some type of impact on them.
It wouldn't be no impact for me, bro.
Like imagine a little motherfucker. You messed up my family. You tell you won't feel nothing.
I won't feel no impact in that because I don't believe in legal marriage, so it's not gonna feel no parts of me. But
so if you had a little girl crying to you, telling you that you ruined her family and all that shit, you saying you won't feel nothing, nigga?
But that's
insane.
This is the honest God thing, and then why I feel this way. It's like, why is your kid fucking talking to me about me ruining her fucking family?
That besides the point, though.
I don't care though. Why is your kid talking to me about?
Do you watch?
I will look at her little daughter or her little son and be like,
"Do shit on TV make you cry? Shit that you know is fake, but it's acting.
Little certain shit.
Like, do it make you tell? Do it like get something out of you?
Certain shit.
So you telling a real life motherfucker sobbing in front of you won't do the same type of shit just because?
Not for the principle. Not because of the principle. If I know the principle and I 100% know the principle, it's like you crying because of I fucked your mama and your mama threw that ass at me, folks.
It's nothing to be mad about. Your mama chose it.
Hey, yo, mama chose it.
There's nothing
I'm
I can do.
Be happy,
I can't do shit about that.
I'm not tripping on that shit.
I ain't saying that you can do nothing about it, cause like at the end of the day, you did what you did. It just is what it is.
I wasn't the person that fucked up that household. The person that fucked up the household is the person that got the commitment to.
Have you ever apologized to a girl for some shit that you didn't do or you didn't agree with, but you apologized?
I probably
if you apologize.
I probably have, but right now I'm gonna say no. But I definitely probably have. Like I probably apologized to some shit that I know I probably didn't do.
Say for instance, this is way off topic, but like me and my mama like argued over like remember when Q was moving? Me and my mama was arguing over the fact that like she didn't think it was crazy for like the people that loved us to not try to help us keep him in the city in some way form. Like if they had a way to keep him in the city, they wasn't trying to help. So we got into it over that. And like it's not that I didn't understand where she was coming from, and I didn't know that like she don't have no attachment to the situation. So of course she can speak like that. Like logically, that all came together, right? But it still blew the shit out of me. Like I was still like emotional about it.
It's out of your hands,
right?
Certain things out of your hands.
But she still was emotional in the argument too. You know what I'm saying?
No, me and you and your mom would have been. I would have looked at your mom like she was crazy. I would have like, Mom, it's out of my hands. I would just said that. That's just me though. It just depends on how you play it.
I think you misunderstood what I said.
Probably did.
It's okay.
I'ma just point this out though. This nigga over here asleep.
I'm not, bro. I'm listening. I'm just high as hell.
This nigga done closed his eyes like 6 times. This is not the first time I pointed it out. You gonna see me on camera just looking at your ass, huh?
I'm in a whole different world.
He in a dolphin realm over there, G.
But as it relates to like Nelling like a married woman or like a girl in a relationship, like I really just feel like it come down to like you just do. Sometimes people just do what they want to do. Like I remember one time I was with a shorty. I had my situation going on. She had her situation going on. But like we both knew we wanted to fuck with each other type shit. And so like as we getting ready to like get the shit cracking, she gonna ask me about my little situation. And I was like, instinctually, my brain went to, I don't care what you think about my situation. I'm like, what about your little situation?
Oh, no.
And like, we looked at each other and we was just like, fuck it, let's do it.
Listen here.
And we both went down and did what we were supposed to do.
Especially when you have a mutual, if y'all have a both mutual situation, it's lit. This is the most latest thing, friends we can be at this point. You got somebody, I got somebody. Are we both finna fuck off and we both finna be crash outs?
Because now you know, like, the risk is mutual for both of us.
Yeah, so it's like,
shit.
If I pull up and your nigga outside, damn. But if you pull up to my crib, my bitch outside,
Man.
Damn, G,
it is what it is.
Oh, it is what it is, though. Shit, what the fuck?
You wanna know what's crazy? I know some niggas that like if they was in that situation and like they girl caught them, they would rat on a girl and fuck up her shit too.
Damn,
That's kick.
I know some
crazy.
niggas like that.
Have some decorum.
That's crazy. Yeah. If I'm gonna say it straight like this, shit, it ain't nothing gonna stop. If my girl catch some shit, what's stopping it? You ain't get caught. I got caught.
Right.
So if I
don't leave
say
me
no,
with nothing.
If I say no,
don't leave me with nothing. Bitch, I need you more than that for now.
If I say no, and I get caught, let's keep doing what we doing.
No, Shorty said you out the club now.
No, it ain't no we out the club no more, bro. It's like we full
you lost
on.
your entry card.
Yeah,
You lost your,
bro.
You lost your business. We ain't the same no more.
We full on LLC business. I own this shit now, folks. Like
that shit crazy.
Nah, G, like, come on.
That be that. I'm telling you, as much as we talk about it, that be that work wife, work husband shit. Like you know you got motherfuckers at the crib.
You know you got
seeing motherfuckers over caking at work, and I be like, I know you married, bro.
I know you got somebody. Married. I know you. Once you get out of these 8 hours, you're not finna see me. But work is home.
I also know you are fucking this nigga. Like y'all way too fucking close. I'm like, that's funny as hell. It just be, and then I used to be under the misconception that like the older you got, the more you probably will lock in with your people, like, you know, your person and all that shit. But no, it be 40-year-olds, 50-year-olds,
the more you get
30-year-olds,
I learned
fucking off on their people.
I learned
they go
this
somewhere else, and you would never know.
I learned that because I remember I told you I didn't go to college. That's something that I learned not going to college. Grown ass men, I thought that like, all right, the more you get older, like how you said, the more you mellow out, you mellow out, you chill out to your
really grown women. I thought that.
Hell no, bro. The more you get older, the more you turn into a free whore. Cause you be like, oh, I got the freedom to do this. I got the freedom to do that. I got the freedom to do that.
Your shit.
Like, yeah, you just don't care and you got freedom. It's just like
the growner you feel, the more fuck shit you
and
get
then you
off
be like,
you don't care.
And yeah, cause the more and more life feel real. The more age by age, life feels more real and real. And then you just be like, oh, now I'm an old bag and I don't give a flying fuck no more.
Yeah. That's what I can tell.
I'm finna die anyway. Now I know dying is real, so dying, you feel me? I'm about to die. I'm finna live the best of my life.
Bro, what?
It's just this like these past 2 generations, I could say ours and Gen Zs, and then actually whatever the next gen after that is called. I forgot what that is, the babies. But we all to this day now know that dying is real.
But bro, this
we
is
gonna
what
live
makes
our
me,
lives.
This is what makes me feel old now. Not like old, but like I can tell like I'm in a different bracket of age now. Cause like when I see people on Twitter saying you should never do this and you should never do that, and I'm like, I used to be one of those niggas back in the day that felt that way, and I'm like, oh, they only feel this way because they're young. Mm-hmm. They don't feel this way because they really care about this. No, you are young, and this way you need this stability in your head to keep you sane because you don't have experience in life to like stay sane for real, for real.
But a lot of people live off YOLO.
You cannot compartmentalize your emotions well. That's why you want this shit to be like this, because your emotions go too rampant. Mm-hmm. But when a 40-year-old motherfucker figure out his wife cheated, he might be able to just say, fuck it and move on. Because like, he like,
but this thing, everybody move off of YOLO, bro. Everybody moves off that saying. You only live once. You only fucking live once.
Except for bitch-ass motherfuckers.
Yeah, and the motherfuckers that care too fucking much and tweaking and shit, but you only live once. So if you know that you only live once, why not crash out on every point chance you get? You can say crash out in different points of views. You feel me? But why not just crash out and do whatever the fuck I want to do, regardless of anybody saying it. You just got to live your life with somebody that's going to be complacent and with your crash out.
Yeah. Everybody like and subscribe, man. I need to do more check-ins with y'all motherfuckers. Where they camera at? Yeah, like and subscribe.
What do y'all want to hear from a thin line, bro?
Right.
From our viewers?
No, not from my viewers. What do they want to hear from us?
What they want to hear from us?
Yeah, I'm about to say, talk to us, y'all. I'm about to say, we kicked it this whole pod.
Let us know.
This Atlanta shit, I'm not going to lie. As much as I shitted on y'all city, I wouldn't be mad living in this bitch. And I'm going to say why.
I feel that.
Because the fact that I can chill in this motherfucker and it ain't much shit going on, I fuck with that. I'm not going to lie. If I ain't got to worry about every night something busting by my crib or it's all this shit going on, like I like having that kind of, the city is compartmentalized. When it's events going on, it's events going on. When it's not events going on, it's not events going on.
City like that in Chicago too. So
like Chicago, it's certain areas you can go to where it's like you cool, ain't nothing really happening, but like for the most part, it's always something happening. Like whether it's like big shit or not, like the Forest Preserve be having events, kids and family events, house music, this and that. Like it's always something. It's always at major places people need to be. It's always fucking up traffic. It's fucking up what people do. Atlanta, y'all do that too. But
y'all
like,
got traffic, but
y'all
shit.
got traffic, but y'all traffic is like the same. Everywhere is gonna be fucked.
I'm just tired of all these fucking one ways.
Lemonade, and wine, and tequila.
They had
together.
one ways. They had a one way.
I cannot taste that. Can I taste that?
Hey yo,
no homo. Pause. I gotta taste your liquor though.
I'm
That's
not
just
gonna lie.
a weird conversation.
It just was
off subject.
It wasn't that much tequila. It was just what was left.
It's the wine and the lemonade for me.
Well,
gang.
we really on new.
It's the
we
wine.
on came in Atlanta and really did an 85 South ass episode.
Do we have any other topics on that we ain't touch?
Nah,
That actually ain't
Any
bad,
topics
though.
y'all wanted to touch?
That actually not bad.
not in this one.
No, we.
All I'm gonna say on this episode is that like my world is ran by women, no matter what. Like women is the beginning of my day, the end of the day, all of my shit.
On my head the whole time.
Since I've been born. Bro.
Yeah.
So I love y'all. I hope y'all get y'all act together. Y'all been acting a fool 2024.
Don't be mad. I called y'all retarded. Or
if y'all get to see this, come back.
I'm not
mad at you no more.
I love bitch ass girls. I love fine girls.
Especially if you got
girls,
this far
pretty
through
women,
it.
ugly women.
I love you, G. I'll definitely love you for sure.
Atlanta hoes, we love y'all.
No, I really love y'all. Y'all just not out here right now.
Man.
I really definitely love y'all because I could find the one.
I'm finna unlock my phone, call some women, see what y'all on.
See what's popping.
I fuck with y'all.
Yeah, I mean,
it's really a support women vibe today, bro.
On Fun and Grade. It's been the Thin Line Podcast. We gonna get up with y'all later. We gotta go outside. You know what I'm saying?
Homie, get this.
That's the real reason I'm clocking our ass. I'm looking at that clock.
We
it's time to get to
we supposed to been outside, G.
Yeah.
We supposed to been outside.
Bye. Bro, it's time to get